We're about to take it away for the best show on Trader TV Live segment. It is time for Miss V and Trader Prad. Welcome to Tuesday, March 15th? 15th.
That's right, guys. Thank you for joining us today. Please, as usual, be active on the chat, ask us anything, and smash the like button. What a crazy day. Markets reaped on some positive news, obviously. How's your day going?
Yeah, so far so good. You know, obviously I'm very puzzled with that our markets are indeed up in the way they are because I was watching the Chinese market. I kept waking up to push notifications from trading applications that I have, and they were like, China's going down 1%, China's down 2%, China's down 3%. And I would just wake up every half an hour to an hour with these notifications. So I was like, maybe that coronavirus problem in China is worse than we thought. And we might open red because obviously the Europe notification is not good either. But market said nope.
That's right, because Zelensky went out with the comment that Ukraine is not going to join NATO. So I think this swap made us back to the RIP city.
A lot of rips.
That's right. Let's hope for more positivity to come, more great news to come, and for more trading opportunities. You're looking at that HY?
No, I was just watching this. But obviously, we have news about the stock HYMC. Highcroft, I believe, is the name. Highcroft Mining Corporation. AMC buying these guys out. Well, not completely. Let me rephrase that. They bought 22% of Highcroft Mining Corporation. Obviously, looks like AMC over there is trying to hedge themselves against inflation, right? Something going on. Overall, though, I think this is a good thing for AMC, good thing for in general. But you just can't make these stories up. Like, why even buy a mining company? But in my head, it's just, they're probably hedging against inflation. I could even see crazy things like if you have an AMC NFT, you can redeem for a fancy AMC gold coin or something, just coming up with fancy ideas over there. Adam Aaron trying to keep the apes interested in the stock, which is good. No complaints about his attempt over there at all. So, a lot of fun things, a lot of good news coming in for AMC. HYMC today looking a little bit dead. We were having conversations in the work chats over there, and I basically said, looks like these apes got cleaned out, man. A lot of these positions that they should be being able to uphold, especially this HYMC. You should love this news from AMC coming in, and you should be pushing up this AMC to the upside, or even HYMC to the upside, or even AMC drastically to the upside. But we're not really seeing those type of moves. Yeah, we're up 2% right now, but that kind of is just being orchestrated by the overall market. My two trades of the day today, we'll have three trades of the day on momentum stocks. And basically, my trades were over here. Facebook long. I didn't even know that Sean was long 186.50. So he basically got the bottom wick. I came in. I was looking at the levels on Facebook. I even called it out on the work chat over there with other traders. Like, oh, guys, look at this 185, 186 level on Facebook. Very good consolidation on the dailies. We could lean on that level for a long. So I come in, 186.50 being the low of day, technically 186.20 if you count the pre-market bottom. I'm like, okay, I'll just give it the whole dollar risk if I need to. Go long near 187. I think my entry was 187 flat. So giving it the whole dollar, which I never had to, instantly $1 in the money, and my best out $2 in the money, while the market was curling down from 42.20 on the ES and on the Nasdaq. Even though we are about to take out the highs for both of them, that's when I figured I'll close my trade over here. I broke rule number 1 once again, but you know what, I'm very happy keeping the profits in my pocket. Kind of did the same thing on Microsoft over here. Microsoft breaking 280, and then I took the 280.50 break long. I got out at 281.50, only 50 cents profit. Obviously I got out when the market was curling on the same trade. Both trades, good money coming in for me over there. The only negative trade I have is also something that I got shaken out on. I was leaning on the 35 level over here for GitLab. 35 ended up breaking. My stop was 34.50, so I got stopped out for about 50 cents loss overall. GitLab ended up turning around at 33.60, so good thing I stopped trading it around here. Obviously, I would not have caught it over here because I don't have any levels. If I show you what GitLab looks like over here, I was leaning on this 35 level from March 11th low, which obviously obviously we broke under. We went to $33, $34 and bounced from that all the way back through. GitLab today up 8%. Remember we were talking about it yesterday about how I like GitLab as a company. I believe they'll come up with decent earnings. They're also a great candidate for a buyout. Everything helping out. If you swung trode, is that even a word? Swung trode, trade but trode. So swung trode, we're just coming up with words here. You know, that's my job, entertain you guys, make up stuff on the fly, right? So if you swung trode GitLab off my call out yesterday, you would have been about 8 to 9% in the money. So for anyone who did that, congratulations. Miss V, did you trade today or were you busy?
I was trading. I'm going to show my trades right now. Guess the name. Ta-da-ta-da, ta-da. By the way, great job on your...
Party going on here?
I don't know, a little bit loud, right? A little bit. Great job on your trade, especially Facebook. Very beautiful trade. And guys, let's take a look at my Tesla trade today. Tesla ripped all the way to 800 today. Let's see if it's going to be the top, or maybe Tesla will break 800 all today. Everything is possible with this name. But I was on a short side and I caught all this move to the downside in the morning. So I got short at 773 and 780, so my average is around 776, and then I was gradually getting out of my short. Very profitable day, and so my last out was 758, around $18 per share in the money. And again, Tesla again bounced out of that 757 level. Very strong support for Tesla. So as you can see, here we go, 756, very strong support. And let's see where we go now, and if Tesla can go all the way here at 800 back. I'm not sure we broke 800 or touching that. Very close. So let's see, looks like it really wants to get back to that 800 level.
Tesla closer to 800. I like it. Obviously, we would love Tesla to be anywhere close to 1,000. I know a lot of people who would become again multi-trillionaires if Tesla hits 1,000. So we're praying for all of those people, and for anyone who is long on Tesla after getting to 750, 770s, I believe, a couple of days ago. Congratulations. We're almost back to 800. Well, we did that yesterday, but yeah, overall good moves coming in. I want to go talk about Apple real quick. Obviously I got long Apple yesterday near 150s. That was the trade I was looking for on my long term for the longest time. I was like, Apple 150, Apple 150, Apple 150. Finally ended up getting that Apple 150, and even though I'm long at 150.80, now we're $3 in the money on this position on our long-term account, ripping to the upside. This is what we want to see. AMD and Apple single-handedly saving my portfolio. The Tom Brady Hail Mary. Speaking about Tom Brady, there's so many jokes coming out on the internet, like, oh, Tom Brady, he looked at Bitcoin coming down and he's like, I'm not gonna be that rich anymore, because a lot of his salary was in Bitcoin, if I believe, or Ethereum or whatever. But he's like, a lot of my money is going broke. I gotta get out of retirement. Just jokes over there. Obviously, he's coming out of retirement because he has some beef to settle. He needs to finish his whole hand over there, not just 8 rings. He's got to go for those all 10, right? So very happy to see Tom Brady back, because I was kind of upset that my first game that I watched ever of NFL happened to be the last game of Tom Brady. So I was a little bit upset about that, but I'm glad the legend is back. He loves his job the same way I do, so no reason for us to ever quit. When you love something so much, and this is all you think about doing, breathing every second of it, there's nothing else that you can ever dream of. Man, these markets are looking so good at the moment. Microsoft is also ripping. I kind of upset about taking out my trade. Microsoft could easily break 282 here if NASDAQ and ES actually takes out the high day. Actually, now that I'm looking, NASDAQ already took out the high day. We're now at $13,330. And on ES, which is your S&P 500, we're still flirting with that 4220. So if ES can take out 4220 successfully, I think Microsoft could really clear $282 to the north side, breaking that barrier, at which point... What is going on? Am I tripping out?
It's annoying, right?
Yeah, it's tripping me out. It's all good though. They're probably testing stuff out over
Maybe,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
I at first thought maybe it's our show.
I thought it was our show too because I see it in the side of my eye and I'm like, what is going on here? Am I clicking something that I'm not supposed to? But it's all good. I'm not doing anything. But yeah, this 282 high, if it clears, we could have some nice room to 285s and so on Microsoft. So that's something to keep on watch. Obviously, that 4220 on ES is still being a little bit of a rejection. Since Arun is here, before he goes on his lunch break, I just want to quickly ask him, Arun, do you have any levels for us on the ES? 4265 and 4125 says Arun. So we're pretty close to 4265. I mean, there's still a good 40 points, 50 points. 50 points still to the upside. Fair enough, fair enough. That's not close, Arun says. He's not wrong about that. 4220 at the moment. And he says 4265 and 4125. So those are your levels on the futures for anyone watching along with Arun over there. Let's see what the market does today. It looks like we could continue a little bit higher. If 4265 is the barrier, then Microsoft longs should be still in play. Facebook longs should be still in play, especially around VWAP, you know, looking for a new trade. Maybe you go long around VWAP, give it that risk of all the way up to 188, give it a whole dollar room to the downside, and if the market takes off the highs, maybe Facebook reclaims 190, 192, 193 areas.
Prad, we already were talking about that HYMC. We have it on our watch list. Make sure you have our watch list, guys. And if you are new, please let me know in the chat. I will send you the link and explain how is this free golden nugget works. I was trying to short that HYMC, so it jumped and I tried to catch it on the way to the downside. But look, guys, I went out of the trade very quickly, like nothing, literally. It went lower later, but I got spooked, scared that it can jump back to the upside. And again, we never know. It might get back to that $3 level. So, right, if you are still in HYMC or maybe your levels, you're looking forward to trade that name today.
Yeah, HYMC obviously number one volume leader today, doing 60 times its average volume, all thanks to Adam Aaron and his decision to hedge against inflation. I'm just going to keep making that joke because why else is there a reason for him to buy gold mining and someone who owns silver and gold on their portfolio? It's got to be a way to hedge inflation for AMC as a whole. Now, not only does AMC move off of AMC earnings, AMC will now also move at least 22% based off of the gold value and the silver value that HYMC has. So obviously there's multiple reasons now for AMC to be moving a little bit, and in the near future there's going to be a crypto basket too. Why, as soon as, I mean, obviously I think they already are accepting crypto, but once they start holding crypto on their portfolio to actually facilitate the transactions, their account is also going to move with crypto too. So now there's multiple reasons for AMC to move, and if any hedge fund is really big time shorting AMC, they might as well just bend over because they're asking to get screwed by all of the smart plays that Adam Aaron's making. So AMC could very well. Here comes Microsoft 282 break. Microsoft is about to break 282. We just broke 282. Let's see if there's a follow through for this break. Market did not really take out the high a day. By market, I'm talking about the ES S&P 500, but the futures for Nasdaq have already previously broken the high a day and have come back a little bit to the downside and are now going back to the upside. So just the minute tracking, play-by-play, kind of like a boxing match over here, but the irrelevant information at the end of the day because we're looking for follow-through on the break of 282, which we're yet to see. Keep in mind that in the next 40 minutes or so, we'll be heading into low volume periods in the market, which is obviously your volume, your lunchtime, which is a big volume draining event. So if we're battling 282 all the way into that volume draining event, then I don't think we're actually going to have a follow through of this break. But how we're trading right now on Microsoft, it is very much a possibility that we clear this and go hit 285 today, at which point my long over here would have been an absolute beauty long, and I get to cry about it live on Trader TV Market Movers segment here in front of 2.5 thousand viewers. That's how many we have, I'm guessing.
3,000.
3,000.
Oh no,
Shoo.
2,977. We love each of you. And Prad, did we talk about Palantir yet?
No, I was going to talk
Right?
about it,
A few
but I
people
got
talk.
distracted by Microsoft.
That's right.
But yeah, a few people talked.
Yeah, like Palantir is up today and people talk about it. So I know we used to talk a lot about that.
Yeah,
name.
for sure. You know, we love Palantir
We love
over here.
Palantir.
Thanks to Sean who put Palantir into our heads over here. I even had to buy him a Palantir investor
Right?
hat.
It was so kind of you, though.
You know, it felt like the hat deserved him. You know,
That's right.
Not he deserves the hat deserved him.
You also have AMC hat yourself.
Yeah, I wore it today.
All right.
I wore it today because of that news.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go. So this is News Catalyst.
Yes.
Your hat. Let's go.
The catalyst is my hat, exactly. Overall, though, yeah, we love Palantir. Palantir absolutely getting destroyed even now. I mean, we're up 2%, but if you look at the history of Palantir, we were like what 40 something. Now we're at $10. So obviously Palantir struggling for quite a bit. Having a nice move with the market today, which we'll just take it and walk away with it. So no complaints on Palantir. I'm still long on Palantir. I think my average is like $18 something. So rest in peace to my portfolio overall. At the end of the day, you know, if you're playing for the long term, if you believe in what Palantir does, which is their AI capabilities, they've already shown their possible future with government before when they work with the Pentagon and so on. It does suck that their CEO at the moment is not really communicating with investors at any point, but in the end, in the long term, Palantir should be a great long, even though Aunt Kathy, I believe, closed her position. I don't know how much of the position was closed, if it's all of it or a little bit of it, but Aunt Kathy, who was a big Palantir buyer, we used to see the Palantir Hail Mary candles come in from Aunt Kathy, but now we don't even see those anymore. A couple days ago, we actually saw that on DraftKings, another stock that was talked about in the morning show, a stock that's getting beat down. And, you know, Sean's 100% right. I mean, when is he not right? But he's 100% right about the customer acquisition problem. If they have to if they have to deal with the amount of problems that they have with customer acquisition, you know, a lot of stocks or a lot of companies out there who deal with. There's some follow through on Microsoft 282 break right now, guys. I'm watching it while I'm talking about a different stock, which is DraftKings. But anyways, the customer acquisition for DraftKings might just take them out, even though Morgan Stanley and everybody else on that side has been boosting DraftKings, calling them the best company in terms of gambling there will be. Going back to Microsoft real quick, there is some follow through on that 282 break. We got a week break of 282. Now there's some follow through. So now I'm expecting ES to start carrying to the north side and actually clear that 4220 barrier that we've been seeing for quite a while now. And NASDAQ has also made a new day's high, I believe. Thanks to Microsoft clearing this level. Facebook also trying to clear this consolidation high near 189.50. And what is AMD trying to do? AMD trying to battle the 108. We just got a week break of 108, but let's see if AMD can clear past 108 with the help of Microsoft going up and with the help of Apple, which is the leader of the gang. You know, the I don't want to say a cult leader, but it is the leader of the gang overall who pushes the market and pushes the tech stocks. Shake my head. Alex Karp continues to communicate with shareholders in absurdly poetic public letters. Oh, fair enough. You know, and if that's true, then maybe I'm wrong on that. I just felt like I haven't seen much communication coming out with I guess I'm just not looking in the right avenues. My bad on that if I'm incorrect. The volume is dying. I wouldn't count on it to be relevant after today. Melissa Pearl. Not sure what stock you guys are talking about over there, but I would love to see what the stock is and where the volume has been and if it's dying. Aunt Kathy was slammed for refusing a booty call with Warren Buffett. All right, Chicago. All right. Yes, not after today, but I should wait for a little bounce. I bought Apple with Prad yesterday at 150, so that's good. Yes, Melissa. Melissa joining the Apple gang with Praddy Daddy. I appreciate you for, well, not appreciate, you know, congratulations for joining the Apple squad with me. Overall, I'm just throwing some orders, so give me a second. Yo. You never heard that before? Yeah, yeah. You got a problem with that? That's what I thought. Arun's like, you're calling yourself Pratty Daddy.
Hello.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta go with it, Arun. You know, you're just gotta have fun with the chat. Let me just make sure if I have an order out for 93s on the gateway I wanted to. I do have the order out. Awesome. All right. So coming back to the market, you know, congratulations on the Apple long. Like I said, Apple and AMD single-handedly saving my portfolio here. Even though my portfolio is in the red, these might be the only two stocks that are in the green. My next ad will be probably Microsoft, which I already should have added near 275s or so. I don't know why I goofed on it so hard, but my next ad will be Microsoft at some point where I figure out which point. Pratty Daddy, let's go. Now everyone's calling it Pratty Daddy. I love it. Awesome. Where are we going to? Arun ready to whip out the belt? No. It's all about slippers with Arun. It's not a belt. We put a smile on his face. Hey. It's about striking from distance. Yo, belts hit you from distance. Belts got a good distance. And they're reusable. Slippers like projectile launcher. Okay, this guy's rocking a potato launcher out here. MULN is dead. Sell it. You don't want Tupacalypse to hear that sentence over there. You know, and you also don't want to say Tupacalypse too many times before he shows up out of the mirror, like whatever that thing's called. Was it Bloody Mary or something? You don't want to say his name out too loud too many times. But MULN, I wouldn't really say this one's dead, guys, ladies and gentlemen, because you know we still have 127 million shares traded on the stock. What's the relative volume? It's still doing 3.8 times relative volume compared to what it usually does. So I wouldn't necessarily chalk this up as dead yet. It could be dead in the near future if it goes back under $1 again. But as long as there is volume on this position, keep on trading it, keep on having fun. It should give you beautiful levels to trade out of. Let's go look at it on the dailies. MULN on the dailies, that $2 barrier, this 160 support or even 155 support to the downside. Let's actually move this line all the way here now. No, that's not where I want it. I want it here. And then let's move this one all the way here. So this range that we're playing in, you know, go long in front of 155. If it breaks, get out and then wait for that $1 long instead. Go short in front of $2. If it breaks, get out and wait for the 250 instead. So just play the ranges as long as the volume is there. You know, you've heard Sean talk about this multiple times. It's idiotic for day traders to completely say I'm not trading the stock when there's tons of volume on there. You know, when HYMC is doing 200 million, when MULN is doing 130 million, it's a little idiotic to say no, I don't trade low floats. And I'm talking about myself here, right? But if there's money to make, you go for it. Make that money, make that profits. Keep in mind though, MULN today, even though it's up 4%, we're on SSR day 1. So which means it might have opened down 10%. Yeah, it might have opened down 10% or more and has reclaimed that negative move after the open. So it is on SSR day 1. It will be on SSR tomorrow also.
But someone in the chat asked about Oracle. Oracle is positive today. Maybe we can take a look at the chart. And it has some news. It extended its tender offer in connection with the acquisition of Cerner Corporation until April 13. That offer was supposed to expire at 12 p.m. on March 16, but they extended that offer until April 13.
So good catalyst coming in there for Oracle. I'm just quickly looking at how their earnings report went because I do know their earnings was recently. They beat on revenue, but they slightly missed on earnings, which looks like a 4% miss on earnings overall. What day was the earnings? On the 10th of March. And they guided higher, I believe. So that's why they had a good day on the earnings day. And ever since, they just kept going up. They had one negative day since the earnings day so far. And today, with that catalyst that Ms. V just mentioned not too long ago, another big move coming in for Oracle. So Oracle up 4.5% today. I'm seeing on the daily maybe this 82 level instead of really 81. I think we could easily clear past 81 and then get to 82 at some point today to test these barriers, this consolidation volume accumulation zone over here that goes all the way from even 83 to 80. I guess 79 over here. So if we do go to 79 on the downside, I'm gonna see obvious support most likely. So longs in front of 79 and shorts probably around. I wouldn't even try to short it until we see the stock go test 84 over the coming week or so. Microsoft, sheesh. sheesh. Wow, the timing on the sheesh over there from me and what is that? Not me and Sean. It's Sean and I. Because if Neil was here, that's what he would have made me correct myself overall.
Neil is back tomorrow.
Neil is indeed back tomorrow. So big volume spike coming in for well, not volume spike, sorry, big up move coming in for Microsoft. We were talking about this 282 break. I should have not closed my position on anything, man. When you have a read, Prad, you stick to it. You keep hearing this from your mentors every single day, and every day you just fumble the ball. Luca even said it, you know, you're going to come back tomorrow and repeat the same thing. There is no real leveling up, and we need to figure out how to level up. And this was a conversation that Luca and I were having on our way to work. It's like, yeah, we have these good trades. Yeah, we find amazing positions to enter into. But then, you know, where am I leveling up in my trading process? I feel like I've been stagnating for the past year or so, and I really need to, you know, start really changing things, because this is not good. Yeah, we're making money. Yeah, we're having fun trading, but this is not good. Making money, but I'm not having fun making money. That's what it is. Slipper in Maroon, he needs it on the face. Maroon's too busy. A little.
Prad, a lot of people talk about DWAC, that it's going to the moon. So let's take a look at DWAC.
DWAC, really? I thought Mr. Pullout King pulled out. What happened? DWAC is going. What the heck, DWAC? Million shares coming out of nowhere. It's on SR day 2 for DWAC. So keep in mind, even though it's pumping up like this, the only way you can short it is if it keeps on going higher and actually prints the ask, or somewhere between the bid and the ask. You can't go short by taking out liquidity off the bids. So big volume candle coming in. Maybe the shorts are getting taken out. This could just be a short squeeze candle coming in. I don't really see a news for that's a rumor. I've been logged out of my work chat. No. Let me log in while I'm talking about it. But yeah, there's a rumor that he was gonna pull out. But what's the rumor now? Is he getting back into it? Is he actually sticking with the overall plan? Everything changes with DWAC. It's crazy. Sean put still long Facebook 186.60. Yeah, I'm so envious, man. So envious, because I got out for a $2 profit and I got out for a 50-cent profit on Microsoft. Like, it just sucks, because these would have been killer longs on both of them. AMD, is it cleared past the high there? AMD now clearly breaking 108 for the second time, but is there follow through for this run up on AMD? And let's go check on Apple. I'm guessing Apple's still moving up. Yes, sir. Apple, baby, keep on going. Apple and AMD
and
is
Tesla
doing
also.
what?
Ripping.
Saving my portfolio, but yes, ripping. Let's go to Tesla to Miss V.
Yes, Prad, also Tesla is also going higher, guys, trying to get to that 800 level. So let's see what we're gonna do. It again can bring great opportunities both for longs and short. And I just found this. Prad's left shoe says on the chat. Are there any news on PayPal? I don't see any significant news on that name. And also Bill says, hey Prad, how many likes for green hair? The Prad already made a big input on that like button going blonde. As you can see, we're both blonde. But I want to also participate, and I said to you guys that if we get 3K likes, I will eat a tablespoon of Vegemite live on air. And I promise I will be enjoying that nice dish. And guys, please smash the like button. We're now at 407 likes. So if you want to be like number 420, I would rush Henry Zat.
My turn. Where's my Google? Where's my
Go, you still have time.
414. Someone's gonna steal it from me again, like they did 666 yesterday, man. Oh, someone did stole. Oh, I hate this. Why'd you have to say it out loud, Miss V? You could have whispered it to me, so I could have taken it, and then we could have talked about it.
I will do next
now
time.
I can't even get 666, and I don't have 420.
You can still have 666.
I have to unlike it now.
Oh, no, don't do it.
Yeah, I'm not going to unlike it. Don't worry. 420 is mine. He stole it. At least you give me dank funds every now and then, so I appreciate it. You
That's
can have
right.
that 420
Right?
at this point.
Yeah, see?
Yeah. Obviously, man, markets are moving to the upside, guys and ladies and gentlemen. We have our ES, which is now up. Your S&P 500, which is... Give me a second. I don't want to type this... M22, Praddy M22. Both of them are ripping. ES, which is your S&P 500, up 1.5%. NQ/M22CM, which is your Nasdaq futures, up 2.5%, almost 2.35% overall. Also going to the north. Let's see if we can see some rejection coming in a little bit. Man, what a beautiful move coming in for our stocks here. AG, any interest for a swing trade? AG, let's go check out what AG is first. First, Majestic Silver Corp. AG, non-energy minerals, looks like they're mining corporation over here, silver corporation, or probably also old gold, who knows, precious metals. Could be getting somewhat of a move from AMC, GME, not GME, AMC buying out, not completely, but 22% stake in HYMC, or if there's another catalyst. Was there an earnings catalyst over here? Earnings was 10th March, so 5 days ago. But overall, whatever the catalyst is, let me go see if I can see something here. Not really, but whatever the catalyst is up 4%, pushing these guys up higher with 3 million stocks traded. 3 million stocks. 3 million, I guess stocks is right. 3 million shares traded overall on the stock, and $13 is now the barrier. Also, we're looking on the dailies. If we go look on the dailies, I think this $14 level is the only one that stands out, even though we have made lower highs ever since this day high, which just happens to be the day before earnings. Surprised.
Our 420 hero, Henry Z, sent us a super chat for $20. Thank you so much. Thanks for the team. Thank you, Henry, for helping Prad. All right. We have huge bottle of Vegemite. It's almost right. All right, you're opening the door for likes, right, Arun?
But you let me first.
Absolutely.
You want to do it right now? I'll grab you a smile.
3K
the
likes.
and then she eats.
Oh, what's the like count?
Yeah.
No, what did you like count?
We're now at 500
No,
likes.
what did you say? How many likes did you eat?
3,000.
3,000.
Sorry, Arun.
No.
Arun literally brought this up to me. We have 2,800 viewers though.
We get 1,000 every day, Arun. 1,000 is not a real barrier
That's
for
right.
us to do anything.
I'm not that cheap.
Yeah, you think Valeriia is cheap? I mean, she's not for sale, but like, what do you think? She's cheap? Come on. Don't you see her earrings, dude? Those earrings cost more than 1,000 likes.
That's right.
Come on, Arun.
Listen, I heard somebody was eating Vegemite. Do you want to do it at 1,000 likes?
Nah, no 1,000, not 1,000. Listen, 1,000 is way too easy for these
That's
guys.
right.
Way
No,
too easy.
we need to upgrade that like number. By the way, while we're having fun in here, we got a super chat from Alex Diaz. Team, how about shorting Tesla? Thank you so much for your super chat and for asking. I mean, Alex, I will wait for that 800 level if Tesla will break and will go to the moon. Definitely, we don't want to short, but 800 level is a good level, and if Tesla will not be able to break it, obviously it's basically what it does right now. It's trying to go to that 800. I would personally look for some shorts and maybe at around like 790 level, or maybe if we break all the way if we break 790 to the downside, to be sure. But let's see, we will find out very soon. Write in the comments, guys, if you see short opportunities for Tesla.
I actually see a short opportunity in Tesla right now. I'm trying to get a fill on this. Let's see if they even give me the fill. Thank you for calling it out, Miss V, because I didn't know it was near 800. Looks like it actually touched 800 and it pushed down. So I'm taking a tiny entry over here. Let's see if I can get a fill. Obviously, you don't want to fight the trend of the day, which is to the upside. You don't want to fight the market, which just keeps on trying to go north. Arun gave us a level which was 42.60 something, 42.65 if I remember correctly. That's still another 30 points left in the market to go achieve that number before we see any sort of rejection. So I'm not going to hold this trade past 800, which could very easily come in the next few seconds. So, you know, watching this trade, watching it like a hawk. Here comes Tesla near the 800 level. Look at the size on there. Not much size. We could easily clear past that. 10 million shares already traded on Tesla. And so if you just do the math, right, 10 million times 750 or wherever they opened at today, that's a lot of money being already moved on Tesla today. So there's the 800 break. Now I want to confirm if the 800 break was a weak break or has a follow through. We hit a high of 850, giving it $1. We're taking that loss and we're moving on. So Tesla did manage to break 800, and now we're gonna keep on waiting to see how far the market wants to go. Man, that Microsoft move on that 282 break, for anyone who had that, killer long. Facebook 190, killer long. Insane moves still happening. Nasdaq is now 2.73% up.
Let's go.
Let's go indeed, Miss V. This move in the market is insane. What am I looking at? Nasdaq, here we go. Nasdaq up 2.73, almost back to 13,350 here. Let's see if that's even a level on the Nasdaq. NQ 13,400, I guess, is what I'm looking at instead. But this 13,340 happened to be yesterday's high. Let's see if we can see some sort of rejection coming in. Microsoft seems to be rejecting at 285. I'm going to go quickly back to Tesla. No! We're back below 800. Are you kidding me?
Didn't take your order?
I shorted it. I shorted it and I got out for like a quick loss because I wasn't gonna hold it. But then I would have gotten back into it if I was holding my if I was watching Tesla. Obviously, I was not watching Tesla. I was watching other stocks. There's still I can still get in over here. Hold up. Give me my fills, boys. They don't want to give me my fills. Oh, you guys, these market makers suck. Obviously, they never want to give you the fills because they know that's how you're gonna make money. Who wants to give away free money, right? Nobody wants you to make money in general. If they're giving you fills, that means the chances are your trade is wrong most of the time. The harder it is to actually catch a fill, the more chance is the stock is actually in the direction that you want it to happen in. So here goes Tesla to the downside a little bit, not too far. We're only 42 cents in the money, nothing to clap hands about, but let's see if we can start pushing down a little bit. Market could see some exhaustion a little bit, just a tiny little bit of exhaustion, because what did I say about Microsoft? If Microsoft clears 282, we're gonna go test 285, right? So I gave you that trade, but I didn't take it. I'm gonna beat myself about it. So 282 broke. We're at 285 on Microsoft, and we should start seeing some selling coming in front of 285, which we already are. So if we're seeing Microsoft sell off, we're seeing Facebook sell off at 190, we're seeing AMD sell off a little bit in front of 109, and we're seeing Apple sell off in front of 154. If everything's selling off, what's going to happen to the market? It's got to start coming down. And if everything's coming off, what's a beautiful short near 800? If everything's coming off, what's a good short at 800?
Tesla?
That's right.
That's right. And by the way, while we were on Tesla, I hit the Tesla animation to support you.
Did you get in short?
No. But like to support your trade, but good level. We pick good level. That's the best part. And guys, you say it's too loud. Well, first our animation was not working at all.
Animation too loud?
Then there was no music, and now there is music and animation, but too loud. Sorry for that. I already said to Lucas, he will fix it, and we will test it in your ears again.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah,
Sorry.
obviously we didn't even know the music was back.
Yeah.
Hey guys, how's your day? I'm having fun time over here. Every day is a great time in front of you guys. Obviously, I don't know about the rest of you, but I hope it's very similar to me. Having fun and you know, trading some fun names, looking at stocks all over the place, and putting some money in our pockets, hopefully. Miss V, can you do something? I just have to ban someone on Discord. Looks like we have a spammer.
Sure. Sebastian says, red day today. So sorry to hear for you, Sebastian. Well, I hope soon you will recover, and hopefully more opportunities will come, and you will find ways to get back to positive territory. And again, yesterday I had a negative day on Tesla. Today I have a very profitable day on Tesla. That's how day trading works, right? So all we can do is just to to try to have as many profitable days as possible, but it's always okay to have a negative day. Just have your risk management on so you don't blow up your account, but having a negative day, it's not that bad. And again, who just joined us, guys, here is my short on Tesla today in the morning. So my average in here 776, and again it was high of the day yesterday, I believe 7,800, and this was the low of the day 756. So perfectly caught that range. It played beautiful, like from the top to the bottom, and then we ripped on the news. So let's see, guys.
Man, killing it.
Yeah, you just saw that.
Killing it.
Thank you. Yes, I used yesterday's range that killed me yesterday. And here's my Isa Mohammed. Send me another super chat for Miss Wee. Thank you, Isa. You
Where's
made my
AED?
What?
What is AED? What currency is that?
AAD, it's Arab.
Okay.
I will make sure to tell you. And yeah, it's like fourth super chat from Isa to me today. Thank you. I love you and send you all the luck and positive vibes.
Thank you, Isa, for supporting the lovely Miss
Right.
V.
Not vibes, but vibes.
Wives are cool too.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, if you're into them.
Right. Some jewel.
Obviously, you have a boyfriend, but if you're into wives, those are cool too.
Oh, okay.
So guys, watch out for this username over here. Someone named MJJ1 is spamming our Discord group. I just had to ban him while Miss Wee was gonna take over for a second. So anyone who's posting this kind of nonsense, oh, join our WhatsApp group, oh, join our Discord group, oh, my name is Trader Prad, did you join our premium Discord group? Don't fall for that. We have a lot of scammers on Instagram, on Twitter, on Discord, trying to take away your money through fake news. So I just had to ban. If anyone named MJJ1 is contacting you on Discord, please keep in mind it has nothing to do with us. They're just trying to scam you out of your profits over there. Just be very careful. And if Neil always says this, if you have to ask us if this is us, it's not us, right? Like that's not us at the end of the day. Be very careful, please do not get scammed by these clowns on the internet.
I'm so glad you brought it on the morning show. Also, someone was saying that like fake Miss V was trying to sell some crypto or buy some crypto. I don't know, guys. Again, please be aware. Like, don't follow and don't let fake accounts to trick you. And again, I was saying that and showing you many times, but I will never be tired to show it again. There is a great way to check if it's real or not. This is our main account, so just check who it's following. Those are all legit accounts. And of course, it's very helpful that you can do exclamation mark and write social, and all our accounts will be popping up here.
All right, let's see what the market's doing again. Looks like we're kind of curled back up a little bit. I'm getting ready to close my Tesla trade here or not. I don't know yet, really. I'm a little confused. Obviously, we have that 800 level, what's a pretty great level, $3 in the money. Now, let's see how low can we go. Maybe 795 gets breaking. If 795 breaks, then I don't really have a reason to get out just yet. Market's still struggling in front of those highs over there, though. So let's see 795 break. If 795 doesn't break, I'm out. Come on, 795. Let's look at that. Look at that mid prints coming in front of 795, right? That's not something I want to see. I want to see people selling into 795 and just smashing that. But we're seeing that resistance come in, so we're just gonna cash out over here, take that money, get out, and then watch it flush to the downside as soon as I do that. Right now, we're still seeing greens coming in. Look at the mid prints. A lot of mid print action. No real sellers on 795, but there are sellers on 795 20s and so on. And that could just be the people who are sure they see the 795 not going and trying to just exit quicker, and there we go. We got 795 break finally, but it's look at the battle. Look at the battle near 794, 795. A half a point on Tesla means nothing. So that half a point break really means nothing. We got to see a whole point break, which we're almost going to see now. There we go. So now the 795 break is I guess, actually sticking through it. I would have made a little bit more money, but that's fine. Great short coming in front of 800. Got stopped out once, made profit the second time, putting money in our pocket. Thank you, Tesla. Thank you, market. Well, I can't really thank market just yet. Market's not really moving down. Market's still at the highs over here. But Tesla, Apple, Facebook, AMD, Microsoft, NVIDIA is something we haven't talked about today. Where's NVIDIA at? 230, 228 rejection. Oh, that's a good spot to short it. NVIDIA, I'd rather wait for 230, honestly. I honestly rather wait for 230, but look at how it's nice and far away from VWAP. I could find support at 220s on the way down, which is at VWAP actually. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens over here on NVIDIA. Everyone, please hit the like button. We need 1,000.
Yes,
thank you,
please.
Dante. Ms. V?
Yes, make smash the like button.
Smash! Smash the like button before Miss V turns Hulk smash mode and just like
Yes, sir.
smashes the keyboard. Not that she does that, you know, but still.
Don't unleash.
Yeah, you don't want to
The
unleash
animal.
the monster,
That's right.
the Kraken. Where we going to? Can't afford bread. I don't even know what to say about that. I don't know if you're joking. I don't know if you're having fun with whatever you're saying. Did you see Elon Musk calling out Putin? I did, and you know what? I congratulate Elon on doing that. You know, Elon. I don't see anyone else stepping up to the plate and calling a man-to-man war. I don't know if you guys seen this movie. I think it's called The King. Is it The King where this where the guy from Dune, the actor from Dune, was in the movie King? If anyone can correct me. And in that movie, he just challenges the enemy prince to a man-to-man duel, and the enemy prince could not. And the enemy prince was actually Robert Pattinson. He could not even stand on his 2 feet in the full armor. So, you know, I respect Elon Musk for doing that. You know, man-to-man combat any day. That's a real man right there. Be careful, Tesla is an uptrend, so be careful if you're short. 100%. Don't go against the trend without a doubt. What does Miss V always say? Let's hear it.
Trend is your friend, my friend.
Exactly. So you don't want to be going against that. You don't want to be fighting against the trend. Yeah, we got a nice short in front of 800. Yeah, we made money, but it could very easily break through that, because what did S&P 500 just do? S&P 500 just broke through the day's high. We're about to go into that resistance that Arun was talking about earlier at 42.65. Let's actually go check this 42.65 level and understand where Arun gets this number from. So actually, I see exactly where it gets this number from, and I have a box drawn there. That box is drawn from 4,300 to 42.65. So I think if I actually remember now, Arun mentioned this box not too long ago on the way down as support, which turned into resistance. So 4,300 to 42.65, but obviously 42.65 is the level we're looking at on the way up first. We're only 30 points. I guess I shouldn't say only before Arun throws a slipper at me. We're 30 points away, which is still quite a bit of a move to the upside for the S&P 500, which is now up 1.5% or more. AED is Arab Emirates.
And here we go. Another super chat from Issa Muhammad. Issa, you're so sweet. Thank you so much for putting a smile on my face daily. And this is just so pleasant, especially for me, Sweet. Love you, Issa. Sending love especially for you.
Aw, look you cuties over there. Get a room, you two.
Okay, I'm creating a YouTube room. Not like room, you know, like chat.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
Imagine I'll just make like a members only and no, Issa only on the chat.
Ban everybody else.
Yeah, I love you all. Yeah, I would like ban one person, but it's okay.
Andy Bacon?
Oh, he's banned long time ago.
All right. Facebook made a nasty move to the downside after that 190 break, failing on that 190 break follow through. We did go up to 190.90, so I guess I should now call it a fail. But you know, we oh wait, that's actually the high from opening drive instead. So I'm going to call that a fail. Fail break of 190 coming back through over here. Market, it's still going up, and by market I'm still talking about the ES, but Nasdaq did curl back to the downside in front of 13,400, which is the perfect level that I was talking about earlier. Let me show you that level I was talking about. NQ 13,400, sorry, right here. Even though we're slightly, my line is 13,396. That's why I rounded it up to 13,400, which is where the high day for NASDAQ NQ/M22CM comes into 13,404. Now let's see if we clear that high and go a little bit higher, because S&P 500 does not want to slow down. The booster rockets are on tight and they are just taking off. They're on liftoff mode. Houston does not have a problem today for S&P 500. What do you mean? Nothing. IXXL is up 205%. Who are you talking to? Bro, bet there's a sell-off into the close for FOMC tomorrow. That's a good logic for sure. Yeah, it's a possibility without a doubt. Let's see if it plays out that way. It's a very much a possibility. Just gotta wait. Patience is a virtue, right?
Did we talk about the firm yet today?
A firm?
Yeah.
No.
Let's
go into a firm.
What happened?
The stock is in the 20s, man. It just makes me laugh every time I look at it. If you remember, I was trading the crap out of a firm back when it was in the 100s, 150s or so. Well, like, I used to trade a firm every single day for so long, and it was now it's like unbelievable how it's just unbelievable. I mean, I guess it is believable. Buy now, pay never later, right? Bouncing off of yesterday's low exactly, which happens to be $26.02. So if you are looking for a long on a firm, I wouldn't be. But if you are looking for a long on a firm, that $26 barrier could probably help you out. Up 2% today. SSR day 2, so that means you cannot short the stock by taking out the liquidity on the bids. You have to get picked up on the offers, obviously. It's only following the market here. There is no reason for a firm to have a nice pop like a 2% pop. It's just following the market. And look at that sell-off in front of 28. Like, the barrier of 26 comes in from yesterday's low, and the sell-off at 28 comes from what? Like yesterday's trading, I guess. We got to zoom out a little bit here. Let's go look at yesterday's trading and see what the 28 level looks like. Which happens to be this low, I guess. 27.70, 28 high. Overall, that's where the rejection is coming in again for a firm. Another day, another struggle city, baby. At some point, should we be buying a firm? I don't know, man. With that partnership on Amazon not working out, we already saw how Peloton happened. That was a complete SHIT show. So, Peloton struggling over there, screwed up a firm. They had a partnership with Amazon, which everyone thought, well, I'm not going to say everyone because it was me who thought it's the greatest deal ever for a firm. And now we're at $23 instead of at $170, which is what that news took it to. So do you think we should be buying a firm? Do you think, I don't know. I might just stay away from a firm. There's way better companies to lose money on. I'd much rather lose money on Apple, AMD, and Microsoft than lose money on a firm. I mean, I'd rather lose money on SoFi, which I already am, than go lose money on a firm, right? So I think there's better stocks out there at this point.
I just wanted to bring Tesla real quick. So guys, here we go. As I was saying that a short opportunity might come. But again, I maybe have like a little bit different strategy. But I was telling you that I would short if it breaks 790. As you can see, it stopped there. It didn't break that level. Or maybe like around 785. I want to see that it really goes down. Even maybe this 781 level, like previous resistance for Tesla. Anyways, let's see where we go. QQQ is still up more than 2%. And again, hopefully we'll keep the positivity. I would love to see Tesla breaking that 800, and would be so great if Tesla goes back to 1,000 eventually, where it was not that long time ago.
Can you find me something about IXHL, Miss V?
IXHL.
Yeah. So I don't know what's going on with this stock, but people keep wanting me to talk about it, and I really don't want to talk about it because I don't want any one of you to trade this. Yeah, it's up 200%, but are you kidding me? Like, look at this stock, man. Are you kidding me? IXHL on NASDAQ. Like the spread itself is like $4. Now, obviously now it's $1.50. How much? 400,000 volume on a $80 stock. Like the spread itself is $4 or $5 on this. The spread is nuts. The volume is low. Yeah, it's up 269%, but no, thank you. Someone mentioned GitLab. Hey, Prad, your GitLab stock had good earnings. Yeah, I know. I wish I bought it last night. Obviously, I spent my money on buying Apple shares for my latest purchase on my long-term account. So that didn't work out. I did try to go long on GitLab on the way down near 35. Got shaken out of my trade, which should have been a crazy long overall if I caught it at the right time, obviously. So that trade is gone. Market is actually pushing to the downside now. Crazy move coming into the downside over here. Pushing hard over here. So it looks like we tried to test, what, 42.45? 42.45 did not succeed. What's the high today? Yeah, 42.45.50. Yeah, big move. Is there a news for this? There's news for this. So Putin does not want to fight Elon Musk 1v1 combat. So Putin's scared of his combat over there. Putin, you P-word. Come on, go fight Elon Musk.
What contract are you looking at? When did they get to 42.45?
I'm still looking at H22, man. Darn it. I'm still, okay, no, I have M22 on this screen, but I have a habit of typing H22. I just have a habit of putting H22. I'm going to go to M22. It's okay. So it only got to 42.37. Sorry, I'm still using the old contract. I apologize. But it is coming down over here. And the news was apparently Putin does not have any news to resolve things. Looks like he's just scared to fight Elon in a 1v1 combat. That's all that he is. He's a chicken.
100%.
I'm not making fun, Miss V. I'm not trying to like be rude about it.
Why? Like what?
I don't know if you like Putin or not.
Putin
He's your president. I mean, not anymore.
He's not my dad, right? Or my like boyfriend, guys. If he was, like, I swear I would talk to him. But unfortunately, like.
What would you say? I mean, that's okay. We don't want to go in politics.
Right.
We don't want to go to
I
politics.
mean, I against everything what's going on. If you're interested, my opinion bad. Look, I wanted to show you.
I was just gonna say, I have a question about your dog, and you pulled up your dog. Wow.
So cute, so cute, so cute.
Did you see your puppy?
So
Play it again. Play it again.
Sure. I wanted to show you actually image also. So here he is running to bite my toes. And also.
Oh, you got cages and everything?
Yes, of course.
Good job.
And like, I wanted to show another picture, show you where he's sleeping. So I'll show you real quick. He's like got tired and he like playing with his toys. Cute. Huh? He came from Ukraine. Yeah.
He's cute, right? Adorable.
Thank you. We're right, and we're thinking like to name his Louis. This was first option, and now we thought about Teddy because he looks like teddy bear. Which one do you like more, Louis or Teddy? Yeah. Okay, cool. Huh? Well, I'm for Louis, and now my boyfriend like maybe Teddy because
I
he
thought this
looks
guy
like
was a
Teddy.
cool guy. No, I don't like your boyfriend anymore.
All right.
He likes F1, you like Louis Vuitton.
Right, I know. Yeah, it was his idea to call him Louis. Yeah. Right. Yeah, sure. I agree with you. Thank you, guys.
Just gonna repeat what happened over here. Arun and Valeriia were talking, and Arun was like, "So what are you gonna name him?" And Valeriia said, "Obviously Teddy." And before it was Louis. So as soon as she said Teddy, my heart broke. I had to get up and walk away.
He gonna be Louis. He gonna be Louis.
I love him no matter what. I actually might have a toy for him. I'll bring in a toy for
Really?
him tomorrow.
This is so
Yeah, I mean,
sweet.
my mom has like a whole basket of toys that either kids can chew on or dogs can chew on.
Cool, thank
so
you.
it's like a chew toy. So
Perfect.
obviously
That's what he need now
he's
because
gonna
he's
need it.
chewing my tools and
You better
everything.
hide your socks and like blankets because
That's
all of that's gonna get
right.
chewed out too.
And I'm so concerned, like, you know, we leave like that pads for him.
Yeah.
So he can do his stuff, and he like bites them too, and I'm scared that he gonna like bite a piece off and like swallow it.
No, they just rip it off.
Yeah?
They're just teething, right?
Yeah.
They're just teething, so they just rip it. I came home one day to a whole toilet paper roll destroyed.
no.
Destroyed. And I was like, I gotta clean this. Like,
Yeah.
I gotta do this now.
That's
all
right.
you did was have fun and sit there and rip the toilet paper
Yeah.
apart. And now I have to come and clean it. Thank you, you stupid
I
dog.
know.
But, you know, you love the dog no matter
Everything
what.
what I do now, I come home and I start cleaning.
She's like a mom now. I love it. Miss V has more responsibilities than I ever had in my life.
Puppy mom.
Puppy mom. Is that what it says in your Instagram
I
title?
need to
my
mom
God.
of a puppy.
Oh my God, Miss V. Typical. But no, it's good. It's cute. Cute little puppy for a cute little family for Miss V. Congratulations that your dog's finally home.
Yes, thank you.
Finally home. All right, getting back to the market, look at that move down. Obviously, that was a little news orchestrated. Now, can we see some buying opportunities coming across the board? You know, Facebook obviously coming all the way back to the 187 level, which I'm going to try for a long again. Obviously, we're going to give it to the low a day for Facebook. So let's see if Facebook can give us another long opportunity, or does that news in the market really carry on for a little bit longer? Man, Tesla dumped even more than I would have thought it did. I think it went as low as what, 785, 787 almost. That would have been a $15 per share trade right there. But obviously we only captured what, $5 per share. So it is what it is. You know, taking money wherever the market's offering to us. We took a Facebook long. I'm looking for an AMD probably or a Microsoft. Where's AMD? Nope, I don't like that. Where's Microsoft? Kind of like this a little bit more because 282, we were talking about that 282 break to 285, which already happened. But, you know, let's see if we can go all the way back to VWAP a little bit on Microsoft. Just waiting for the perfect time opportunity. I think longs are still in play, even though we got a nice little move down on the markets overall. Facebook now breaking 187 to the downside. Let's see if we can go all the way to 186.50, where I can reload one more time, and then I'm done reloading on Facebook. Going over to volume leaders. Where's the volume leader today? HYMC already spoke about it. MULN already spoke about that. And NIO. Let's go take a look at NIO. We already know that these Chinese stocks were kind of in play yesterday. They were getting beat down realistically. You know, struggling for quite a bit. Hi. Struggling. I mean, NIO was struggling for how many days now? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have like tiny upticks, and then again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Another uptick, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that history just keeps on repeating itself. But today, that BABA move up north also helped it. Maybe let's go check out what time BABA move came from. BABA move came in around 10 o'clock or so. What time did NIO move up?
Pretend I'm hard
NIO
working.
moved up also at the same time. So look at that nice move coming in. Could have been something related to China, you know, or could have been Aunt Kathy just buying up the crap out of the stocks over there. Yo, dude, I'm back at 1 p.m. today. What do you want to talk about? We might have a trader. Okay, never mind. We'll just anything you want, brother. Anything you want, sir.
What they want?
I'm just doing too many things at once. But yeah, NIO, coming back to NIO over here a little bit. Good thing to see NIO normalize, obviously. No more destruction today. Where's BABA at? BABA is on SSR day 1 again. So that means, obviously, this is going to continue tomorrow. And the delisting fears have been looming for a long time in the Chinese sector and is really picking up a little bit. We also have the coronavirus scare in China, which is another headbanger over there that's causing issues overall. Facebook coming to the downside a little bit more. We're now $1 out of the money. No, not something to be scared for, because obviously I've cut down my size from my previous long. That way, in case the market does poop itself because of the catalyst that we had not too long ago, I don't get beat up too hard on this down move. So last ad, like I mentioned, will be right here, and then I'll be taking my loss on the break of 186 to the downside, sticking to my original trade from Facebook over here. Look at that consolidation near the lows. If that low goes off, then we'll just take that loss and we'll move on from it. But if that low holds, then we keep on taking that trade until that low really breaks. Speaking of Rona, you know, obviously Corona. Speaking of Corona over there in China, I believe Moderna got a crazy bump in pre-market itself, but they gave away every single dollar off that and some. Drop for what's up, Miss V? Boo. Yeah, boo. Moved to the downside on Moderna. They gave away almost 4% off the pre-market move over there. I actually believed that we were gonna get a nice opportunity on Moderna here today, but I was wrong. I guess the opportunity was nice on the way down instead of the way up, right? That's the only difference.
You brought that Corona name. I also see a few people talk about Zoom video communications today. It's up, and it also has been upgraded today.
Upgraded by who?
I'm gonna let you write. No.
Upgraded, and did they give a price target?
I know. Yeah, I should.
These guys are just scamming people, man. Come on, don't be exit liquidity to these guys. Zoom obviously going nowhere.
Buy benchmark, raise to buy from hold.
Who's benchmark? Who's this guy? Anyways, no, they got a nice little upgrade over there on Zoom. Obviously, we know a lot of companies use Zoom. We actually use Zoom ourselves at the company over here when we're interviewing people or like not FaceTiming, calling people when, especially if you're sitting at home and trading or whatever, right? Greg holds Zoom meetings, or no, he holds Google Meet meetings actually. Yeah, so Greg doesn't even hold Zoom meetings, but we pay for Zoom package anyways.
Greg is different.
He's a different beast for sure. But Zoom today, man, yeah, the 100 level still coming into play. I think that's the dark pool candle near 101. Let's go confirm that if it's a dark pool candle. It is a dark pool candle. 160 is the high day on Zoom today. And that 100 level still coming into play. You know, I called out Zoom near 400s. I was like, yo, watch it go to 100 as soon as possible. Obviously wasn't as soon as possible. Eventually came back to 100. If I had even a single share, sure, I would have been printing money. But, you know, calls don't make you money. Executions do. If calls made me money, I would be a trillionaire by now, baby. Trillionaire. Facebook resistance again. You mean support? Facebook at support on the way down, which is where I'm long at. We're now in the money, 25 cents. Nowhere for me to take profits. Nowhere for me to gloat about and get happy and beat my chest about. But we are in the profits. Another stock that we could go for a long, and we did say we want to go long, was Microsoft in front of 282. It's still giving you that opportunity to go long in front of 282, but I think I'm going to be a little patient because Microsoft is nowhere near support on the way down just yet. I think the support line for Microsoft was where I actually went long near 275s or so. Where did I go long? Actually, I'm so wrong on that. I went long on the 280 break, but the support is near 275. Sean, did you trade Microsoft today? Okay, fair enough. How you know it was a dark pool candle? Is it undercover? So basically our charts over here, what stock were we looking at? We were looking at, what was the $100 stock? Zoom. We were looking at Zoom. Our platform over here shows us executions made on the dark pool, which is what all these dark gateways are. So the charts kind of also paint the dark pool candle for us. But some of the other softwares such as TradingView, eSignal, other charting softwares don't show you those candles, which are the dark pool candles. So over here, you notice how at 11 or 10:20 on Zoom, the high was only 100.60, but on Zoom over here on the very same time period, the high says 102.15. So that's how I can confirm to you that it's a dark pool candle. This is not a real candle, and the execution could have occurred 24 hours ago or could have occurred 30 seconds ago. You just don't know when.
Scott Van Hammerlich says, can you give your thoughts on Apple through the end of the day? Well, Apple has right now some supply concerns due to another lockdown in China. Despite that, stock is very positive for the day, up more than 2%. And I know Prad even yesterday bought more shares of Apple to the long term. So great job, Prad. And let's go Apple.
That's right. I even texted my dad. I said, Dad, I'm buying Apple shares right here. And my dad only replied me with a thumbs up. So hopefully he bought some so I can do this dance with him when I go home and I go, Dad, look what I did. I told you, buy some Apple.
Nice.
Obviously, the trade was given to me from the great Sean. Right, he told me, Prad, shut up, stop complaining about 60 cents and just cross the bid and just take the fill. So the trade was given to me by Sean over there, but I get to gloat about it because I'm the one who pushed the keys. I'm the one who actually pulled out my phone and smashed that offer, right? So we taking offers out. They call me Mr. Offer Taker. That's right. That's my new name now, Mr. Offer Taker.
So many names.
It's too many names.
A legend.
Too many names. What's your dad's favorite stock, Pride? I don't think my dad has a favorite stock, man. My dad, my dad used to be a trader in India actually, and he carried over his experience over here in the American markets. He used to actually trade the American markets during the day and then sleep during the evening and then wake up at night and trade the Indian markets at night. So he worked mad hard for that. Like he worked super hard, and to the point where he's like, you do this, I'm done.
You have generations of traders in your family.
Generations of traders.
That's
I wish
cool.
I was as good as them, though. Generations of traders for sure.
You're still young.
That's for sure. That's right. Prad's dad is long on Palantir. No, my dad stays away from Palantir real far. But I don't think, like as mentioned, I don't think my dad really has a favorite stock out there. He just likes to make money, man. Any stock that's moving, any stock that's putting money in his pocket, he's going to take advantage of that. Like how we're going to take advantage of this Facebook move right now. Facebook almost 50 cents in the money for us. That Microsoft long, for anyone who took that 282 long again, you're instantly $1.30 in the money. Apple about to take out 154 high for the second time here. Let's see if we actually have follow through here. Looks like that candle that came out with the Kiev news, that Putin news, instantly reclaimed in the next 6 minutes. And there you go, high day taken out on Apple. Apple with a lot of volume still there, even though it's lunchtime. A lot of volume still here on these bad boys. What chart is this? Is this Facebook? Yeah, so this is Facebook for Sean. So Facebook, Sean taking almost very same trades. He already looks like he already scalped out one, and he's holding some. So this man's a monster, obviously killing it on his trade on Facebook. Kind of something that I'm doing, but it looks like his execution is way better than mine, obviously. Arrgh.
That's funny. One Willie GNSD. Mr. Offer-taker is fire. I rarely comment. That is fire. Mr. Offer-taker. I will be mom of a puppy. He will be Mr. Offer-taker. And also Dominic brought us a name. BFLY, Butterfly Network. 4 million volume.
What is it?
Butterfly Network.
BFLY.
Yeah, let me find what the company does.
Let's go check out BFLY on New York. 5 million shares traded on BFLY. Looks like IXHL was halted. I was going to pull up IXHL, but Miss V pulled up BFYL. Let's go cover this one while we wait for IXHL to open. So BFYL, I got it wrong. What is it again?
BFLY.
BFLY. B-Fly. Ooh, I'll B-Fly without a problem. B-Fly. B-Fly.
Digital health company.
It is health technology, medical specialties, Butterfly Networks, up 22% obviously, and resistance around these levels. Looks like it could even go as far as 460, which is actually the high of day today, 470, 468. Coming into the resistance level once again. Let's see if we can make that bump up, or do we just trade sideways near VWAP, or do we give up and during the low volume period that we're going to walk into? It's 12:13 Eastern Standard Time, which means volume should start decreasing in the market very soon, and you'll start seeing low volume periods, stocks moving slower, maybe consolidating sideways, maybe algorithms kick in and they start taking stocks to the prices they should be, and so on. So a lot of battles that people will be doing with algorithms if you're not careful. And you don't want to be fighting algorithms and computers because they're smarter than us, they're better than us, they know what we're doing faster than what we know what we're doing. There's a thing that we always talk about over here at the floor called fingerprinting. It's kind of related to us because, you know, we have like a shutdown and everything, and it's not like hedge funds and market makers don't know that. They easily know that you know, we have a shutdown. They know based on the latency, they can tell what kind of what country the orders are coming from and so on. So if you're not careful, they can easily figure out with your share size and with your latency what type of trader you are, if they should push the stock to one side or the other to shake you out and completely take your money and run away with it like a bandit, right? So be very careful. 12-1 is usually a very good time to just not trade in general and come back to trade around 1 o'clock to 4 o'clock where volume starts picking back up in the market and you're looking to fight retail traders and fight other humans instead of fighting other algorithms.
Thank you, Prad.
Prad, humans did create these computers that do error time and time again, without a doubt, without a doubt. You know, algos make a lot of mistakes too, but they make less mistakes than humans, right? But they do make mistakes. EXE error is not smarter than me. Error.exe, baby, that's right. How do you think XLE and CRM, are they good prices to buy now? XLE is the ETF for, where am I typing this? I'm typing it over here. So let me just fix this box again and then go here. XLE on Amex. So XLE is your energy ETF. Is it a good price to buy energy stocks after they got boosted up to insane prices thanks to everything that's going on in the war territories? I don't know, because it could come back to the downside. Remember when I said be careful with your oil stocks? Like yeah, these oil stocks are moving up crazy to the north side. IMPP, OXY, Chevron. You know, I said be careful with these stocks. Yeah, they're moving up. Yeah, they have a catalyst. But if you're not taking profits on these way up, you're going to get hit with downgrades after downgrades and down moves after down moves. And look at Chevron now, down 4%. What did they do yesterday? CVX. CVX was up yesterday, but no, actually down compared to the day before, but they ended green because they were higher than the close or whatever. But yeah, they moved lower than where they originally were. So that's the story of the play over there, right? Take profits. Always take profits. Nothing wrong with taking profits. You can cry about it later. You know, you can cry about how you could have made more money later than crying about how you lost money now. That's my mentality. I much rather cry. Whose phone is this?
I don't know.
Whose ringtone is this? That's an ugly ringtone, brother. That's an ugly ringtone. Anyways, no, you know, I'd rather cry about how much money I could have made instead of how much money I lost by not taking the money, right?
You know the song, like old song, "Take money, make money," something like
Scared
this. No?
money don't make no money.
Maybe.
Yeah, by the YG.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
so.
scared money don't make no money. Yeah, I'm balling on you. Hey. Scared money don't make no money.
Maybe that one. Not sure though. Anyways, by the way, Walmart is positive on the day, and there is news on that name from earlier. Walmart announces plans to hire 5,000 plus tech workers this year, expands to new locations. So maybe if you're looking for a job, guys, Walmart.
5,000 tech workers.
Yeah.
Okay. Might be for the metaverse. It could be very well for the metaverse over there. Tech. What does Walmart need? I mean, obviously they need tech for inventory control, POS systems, and so on. But I'm telling you, Walmart's coming up with the metaverse. Hopefully that volume was not allowed because that one's ridiculously loud.
Hopefully Lucas did something.
That one's ridiculously loud.
Guys, write in the comments if you can hear still.
Yeah. But yeah, Walmart, man, beautiful move to the upside. Actually having a catalyst. I believe there was another stock that was, I can't remember now, but what I can do is open my phone and check real quick. Hold up. There was another retail stock, you know, food selling stock that, where is it? Nope, that's not it. This one. Let me quickly open up, buddy. Not Peloton. Was it this one? Yeah, Hormel, which was downgraded by Goldman Sachs. It went from sell to neutral, but they still were doing decent in pre-market. I believe this was the one I was reading about. Anyways, overall, you know, high inflation period. Walmart will always do better than most of these companies out there that are selling food and you know, other staple foods in general, because no matter what the inflation cost is, we gotta eat, we gotta drink, we gotta survive. So Walmart moving along with the tech sector, and no matter inflation or what, Walmart's always a good dump, especially during inflation. Can we throw Prad and Valeriia into the opening drive one day? Like the opening drive was something that I do trade, but I tried to stay away from. Yeah, for sure.
What's opening drive?
The 9:30 trade.
I always trade at
Yeah.
9:30. This is my favorite time to trade.
Yeah.
Usually trades I show you they're already done because that's the time I'm looking for in real quick. let's guys take a look at earnings. Companies are gonna report after the market today and before they open tomorrow. I'm gonna say nothing exciting in here, but next week will be busier. So let's see. My head is hiding smart sheets. We also have we have Joy, Sentinel One, DOCU.com, JBill. I don't know. Write in the comments if you're super excited about anything for tomorrow. I think you're not really. Prad is not really. So let's see. Wait.
Oh, sorry. You were talking about earnings? Sorry, I passed out over
Perfect time for nap.
There's nothing going on the earnings board. Earnings will come back up soon again, hopefully. Yeah. So, not too much time over there for that. But looks like we have a couple names on there, but nothing really that interests me over there. But if anything that has tons of volume and is moving, we'll keep our eyes on it without a doubt, right? Apple still ripping hard. Sheesh. Yes, sir. Apple's ripping hard, up 2.65% from yesterday. That's what we're talking about. Apple, man. Apple, AMD. How many times do we say it? Single-handedly saving the account. Feed those gift horses. It's reload time. Okay, I'm reloaded. Microsoft back to 284. So now if you get back to 285 on Microsoft, since I did say that level was the target for the long of 282 break, and we saw short coming off in front of 285, I should have just taken that 285 short. But it is what it is. No money was made on that down move for me, but we're waiting for some opportunities. We are long Facebook, which we already took out one profit on the way up. We're waiting for more profit targets on the way up. What just happened? Oh yeah, my average price, clicked on average price. We're coming down. Yeah, it's really not. I'm watching it on my second screen. 187 once again to the downside. But like Sean just mentioned, be careful with Facebook because it's not moving like the rest. Microsoft is holding up at the highs over here. Apple is just breaking every single level on the highs. And Facebook is just holding up at near 187, which is not the best thing for me. But my average is pretty close to 187. So just got to watch it. Obviously, I have multiple screens that I'm taking advantage of. So while I'm talking to you guys about other positions, my eyes are on this bad boy. Palantir, I see being spammed in the chat. Let's go talk about Palantir. Why am I in this stock still? I don't know. We like the stock. Why are AMC apes still in AMC after they saw it go to $40 and $70 and did not take profit? Why did GME apes still hold GME after they saw it go to 500 or whatever it went to and didn't take profit? People just do what people want to do at the end of the day, man. You need to figure it out though, how to turn it around. Maybe some covered calls or hedge your positions with some options over there. Do more reading, obviously, because that's a very risky game. You don't want to be playing that game without knowing what you're doing. So figure that out over there. I know a lot of my friends who were big time in the money on AMC and then turned it all the way to the negative, who actually started selling AMC covered calls, GME covered calls, and they started turning their negative portfolio into a little bit of a profit territory. So do some research on that stuff. What makes you think we didn't take profits on AMC and GME before reloading? I'm talking about some people I know, not you. I'm talking about generally, specifically, a couple people that I know. And if I know those people exist, and I know multiple other people exist, I have screenshots after screenshots from viewers who were crazy in the money who didn't take profit. Okay, so I know what I'm talking about over here. Pratty Daddy, thoughts on SE, please? SE for sure. This is the C Gaming, if I remember correctly.
Yeah,
let me go.
C Ltd.
Sorry, Mr.
Yes.
C Limited, yeah. Yeah, C Limited Gaming related over here. Obviously, to the downside now, man. Their earnings report was pretty decent, was not too bad, which pushed them from 120s where Amir Zing was long on all the way up to 150, and now we're all the way back to 90s. He said he already took profits on that, which is good for Amir. Congratulations on a very successful trade over there. But coming back to the downside a little bit, without a doubt. Let's see where the support is. This is the 52-week low. We took out this low near 100, and I don't really see any support levels, to be honest. I don't know if this would even be considered. I don't really see any accumulation here. Looks like we just blew past it. $60 is the only level I can see coming up next. And if we go down there for C, that might just be bad. They still your friends? Oh yeah, for sure.
Haydor Ali is asking what day is Arun here this week. Well, for this week, it's the last full day for Arun. Neil is back tomorrow, but next week, Sean is going for his vacation, and Arun will be here Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday next week, full day. So make sure you're here.
Since we're forced to take vacations, if
Yeah.
I take vacation, who's doing this?
Tony, maybe?
Tony!
I don't know.
It's
We'll
Tony
see.
Tuesday. What?
Yeah, looks like Prad is not being forced to take.
Wow, these guys debated me off the vacation days, man. I didn't read the fine print.
But in case you still can do this, because I think you deserve a vacation, and
It's okay. I'll
write-
just get beat up again on the bus and take a vacation
No,
that
you're
way.
gonna be fine. Guys, write in the comments who would you maybe see sitting next to me. I think Arun would be winning, but Arun, I feel like Arun will say hard no to this. Maybe Tony or
Tony Macaroni.
It will be fun. Tony and Miss Wee
Tony has more names
takes
than
over
anyone.
markets.
Oh, hey Tony, we should get Tony on the show one more time. Maybe tomorrow. We'll see. We'll
Sure.
see if he has any trades to share. But we do have some trades to share by one of the greatest on the floor. He said, "Wait a minute." So whenever he's free, we'll put the greatest trader on the floor here on the show for you guys.
Spoiler alert,
Spoiler
Apple
alert.
trading.
Wow, I missed me. Good job, though. Yeah, it was a spoiler alert. How did you know it was Apple? Oh, yeah, I sent you the screenshot. I send you the screenshot. I'm asking you, how do you know? I'm so stupid. Facebook now a whole dollar in the money. Yeehaw, goes Facebook. Did IXHL open off halt yet? It did, and look at it. It halted around 90-something dollars, I believe. No, it halted at, let me quickly confirm. I think it halted at 66 and opened at 65. So a dollar moved to the down. Yeah, 64.94. So it opened at 64.94 after halting at 66.70 something. And we're just playing in those same ranges. Volume only 100,000 increase after a whole hour of talking about other stocks. That's not good. Only 100,000 increase, and the spread still is like crazy, up to $5 spread at times. So yeah, be careful.
Since Isa and Miss V. I don't mind. Isa Muhammad.
What happened?
like we're chatting who could be sitting
Isa
next
and
to
Miss
me
V.
while if you take
Yeah.
vacation, Isa and me, it would be fun.
Let's do it. I'm down. Okay, yeah, that'd be pretty cool. AMD crazy strong. AMD, is that what I hear? Did my ears just hear AMD, or did I just read AMD? Sorry, not ears. Did my eyes just read AMD? Sheesh. Ice in AMD's veins today, baby. Ice in AMD's veins. 6.5% to the north side. Let's see if this 109 takes out. Even though I'm long AMD on my own account, I love AMD every day. I just talk about AMD nonstop. It's going to be hard to not short the 109, 110 level. So if we do get up there, I got to short it. I just have to. It would be ridiculous not to. What I'm watching right now is the ES move up to 42.40 or so. We're at 42.34 on the ES, 42.35, which is your S&P 500. So the fact that the market shook off the negative catalyst that came in from Putin not too long ago is going to be probably a great reason for this market to take out the highs this time instead of creating a double top. Please, no double top. Go to that 42.65 level that Arun mentioned not too long ago and keep on ripping. I'm actually going to take some profit here on my Facebook long, and I'll hold my last few shares to see. Actually, no, I'm going to move my order up a little bit because there we go. I'm going to put my order there. Let's see if I can get an exit on that Facebook long over there, and then I'm going to hold the rest of the shares to see if we can get back closer to 190. This all depends, obviously, on your ES clearing your ES/M22 Prad, not H22. ES clearing the high day, and so is the same with NASDAQ clearing the high day, which could happen very soon. But keep in mind, we're in low volume periods. It's 12:30. If these breaks do happen and there's no follow through on the break, meaning the volume doesn't pick up, and we just see a small rise in the tape, then all of that just bores you to death because there's no follow through in the trade. What did you just send me? Did you send me more screenshots? Just let me just wait till 12:30 and then you're good to go. Yeah, no worries, brother. Take your time. Do your thing. Raising interest rates today. No, that's tomorrow. FOMC is tomorrow, so
Right.
that will be around 2 o'clock, and that will give you some great opportunities to make trades. It will be very volatile. Expect the market to even slow down after like 11 o'clock. From 11 o'clock till 2 o'clock, the market's just gonna go to a nap, take a siesta, and then wake up at 2 o'clock. You know, you can find some trades on gold. You can find some beautiful opportunities on the overall stock market, like the futures and the ETFs. Around 2 o'clock. And also, we talk about this a lot. Find stocks that are consolidating and show you relative strength. If the catalyst is good, like for example, maybe Microsoft, AMD, if the catalyst ends up being amazing, you can really get a beautiful move on those positions too around 2 o'clock or so, to either direction, you know, long or short, depending on the catalyst and depending on the stock you're trading. So beautiful chances. And currently what I'm noticing is Microsoft taking out 285 high. So 285 one more time. I did say I want to short 285 level, but now I'm just going to focus a little bit to see if there's any follow through on this level for the break. If not, we're going to try shorting it because we do have these barriers in front of 285 for Microsoft. Let's quickly go here. Look at these consolidation highs and these lows. These days lows and around yesterday's high also. So 285 coming into play. It looks like we're actually gonna be a weak break over here of 22 cents. I'm gonna go short. Let's see if we're gonna. My stop's gonna be on the break of 22 cents. So if we go back above 22 cents on Microsoft, I might just close my trade here. Keep in mind your market does want to keep going higher though.
Good luck, Prad, with your short trade. I hit Prad Bear there for you. And Cool Hero really want us to review coin. Miss V, what is the next resistance on coin? I am in coin at 160. So, Prad, as I was asked, I will just say my opinion, and then maybe you
For
can
sure.
give your pro opinion on coin. As I can see now, upcoming resistance is 151 level. Then we had that kind of support at 158 and at 161, and then the next big resistance would come around 167.
Yeah, Coinbase, obviously, you could lose levels over here. Levels do work without a doubt, but I'm going to reiterate something that I heard Sean talk about to his kid yesterday, which was, you know, this stock moves a lot based on cryptocurrencies. Like if crypto starts crushing to the downside or to the upside, this will move along with it and really not give 2 cents about levels on either direction. So levels are great. Without a doubt, technical analysis are useful, but you gotta keep an eye on the spot market, which is your crypto Bitcoin, your Ethereums, your Ripples, your Solanas, maybe even Dogecoin, right? You want to keep an eye on those on that market while you're trading this. So kind of like you want to keep an eye on the overall market when you're trading tech stocks. Like when am I not talking about NASDAQ when I'm trading tech stocks? If I'm trading bank stocks, I'm looking at XLF. If I'm trading energy stocks, I'm looking at XLE. Even when I'm trading China stocks, even though I don't trade them, what's the first thing I do? I ask Sean, what's the ETF for China stocks? And he tells me it's FXI, and we look at FXI. So you always want to be able to have a barometer, be able to compare stocks to their friends or their relatives and so on. You know, that's the best way you could kind of get an idea of what's going on. So Coinbase, if you are trading that, make sure you're staring at those markets on the cryptocurrency side. Looks like markets are indeed coming off a little bit. Microsoft now up 22 cents in the money. We talked about wanting this 285 short, and we're in it. NASDAQ is turning to the downside. We didn't really get all the way to the high a day on NASDAQ, so it could be kind of a double top or a lower high, I guess. I don't know how exactly to quantify it, but what's going on is it's trying to make a down candle, and we are seeing a double top on the ES around 42.35s or so. Time.
Only one chart for Luca?
I guess.
Yeah.
Only one? Yeah. Thank you, Luca, for sharing your trade with us today. So last time you guys saw when Luca came on, I actually noticed the amount of great comments you guys put in the chat. You know, very nice to have someone who can articulate their trades and talk about it, explain it. Luca obviously has financial background. I think he's a CFA. You're a CFA?
No.
He's not a CFA. Not like it matters. Not like a CFA makes you a
it's
better
work in
trader.
progress.
Not like a CFA makes you a better trader or anything.
No,
but
I think it makes you a worse trader.
worse trader.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't think Greg wants to hear that. Yeah.
Everyone's got their own opinions.
But yeah, let's see your trade, brother. You actually killed it today, so congratulations, because I already got to see it. Now I want to hear your explanation behind this beautiful trade.
Sure. Happy. And thanks for the warm welcome, by the way. Yeah, so we're looking at Apple here. So just to kind of set the context, obviously, a lot of headline risk, a lot of selling pressure, a lot of things in the S&P are at new levels to the downside. The thing you want to worry about when you're looking at shorting these mega caps, so Apple or Microsoft, is there is value buyers at some point, right? So I always have this in mind. So one of the levels I was eyeing in the morning was the 150 level. It's, I would say it's a good psychological level, and buyers are going to step in, investors. I think, Prad, you mentioned yourself that you picked up some Apple as well.
Yeah.
And people in the chat, too, mentioned that they followed your lead. So, it's Apple's here today. They're not going to be gone tomorrow. So, it's a good level to pick up and go from there, right? So keeping that in mind, so what I was looking for is some action around the 150 level, and I was just looking to react. And then what we got off the open was a push higher. Everything just pushed higher. And this was specifically a tape read, right? So we came to the 152 level. We pushed through it with an increase in volume, if you see right here. So obviously we have the opening print, which is a lot of volume. Then it kind of dipped down, right? Then we got to the 152 level. We had some size at the 152 level, and it pushed right through. We had people chasing the top, and I loosely say chasing the top. Like, it's just obviously, there's some follow through there. Now, my bias was to the short side today. My bias was to the short side, right? So I'm not looking to take a long. I'm definitely not looking to take a long up here. And so what I did the first time was just take a short right below the 152 level. And so when I see these kinds of setups, it's kind of interesting, right? Like, you have the overexhaustion with the volume, and then you have it come back down very quickly, right? And if a trade's going to be good, it's going to give you maybe one, maybe two times, right? If you miss it, if it gives you a third opportunity, it's probably not as good, right? And if you don't get the full fill on a passive fill, then it's amazing. It's incredible. So anyways, I took the short here, and it kind of stalled on me. So I got out quickly. Got out very quickly. Now, what you could structure this in a couple ways, right? Just to kind of add more context here. You could take a short and then put a stop above the high, right? That's always an option. Personally, I find that with my style, I'm quick. I like to operate very quickly, and if things don't do what I want them to do, then I get out, and I always can get back in, right? So as you can see, I took the short here, it stalled, I got out. That was a break-even trade. Popped above the level again, came back down, popped above the level again. And then I said, you know what? This time it kind of looks good. We had a low, like this is very, very short term, very, very short term, right? But we had it kind of popped to here, popped to here, popped to here. Didn't go higher, right? Came back, loved the trade, took it again, and we just had, and this was a tape read again, and we just had a clean flush, and it just flushed all the way back to VWAP. And before I could even, get my orders out there exactly where I wanted them, like we just flushed straight down. So like I covered a bunch down here. That was my first cover, and then as we kind of pushed higher, I was covering smaller amounts just in case we did get the whiplash back up. Because I said to myself, you know what, like it came all the way down to VWAP. It's popping. If it pops to up here, I'm going to worry. I'm going to have to get out anyways. So I might as well start covering on the way up. So I covered, and then took the short here. Didn't love it as much because now we're closer to the bottom. And I did think, if we do make a higher low, it'd probably happen around this area. So I was very reluctant to smash the bottom, smash the short here. So took a short, was impatient. That kind of cost me. I could have definitely got out over here, whatever. And then as you can see, I flipped, right? So I think somebody mentioned that great day traders are always able to flip their bias, right? But you always want to have context. So if you're trading something like Apple and you're scalping the way that I'm scalping, then you can flip. You can flip back and forth. It's not going to cost you a lot of money. If you have it dead to rights, then you're going to be fine. But if you're taking a momentum trade where you want something to move, let's say 20%, let's say the small cap's up and you think it's going to move down 20% and it goes down and then it stalls, like I wouldn't say flip as quickly as you could necessarily flip on these larger caps, right? So anyways, it comes down, kind of makes the bottom, right? Comes back up, and I say to myself, okay, like, let me get long here. Now, obviously, I covered way too early. And the reason for that is because I got long and it didn't do exactly what I wanted it to see the first time, and I didn't give it any room to breathe. So this is a mistake, actually. I should have given it a little bit more room. This blue line on the chart, I use the 13 EMA, and it's a 1-minute chart. So we have the 13 EMA. It did not break trend, right? Broke trend to the upside, came up, did not break trend to the downside, but I got out. So that was premature, and that cost me. And that's something that I have to learn because I think I make decisions too quickly sometimes. I gotta just kind of let it breathe a little bit. So that was bad, right? And obviously we popped back above VWAP. Now at this point I'm thinking to myself, okay, are we going to channel all day? I do know that the FOMC meeting is tomorrow, right? I do know yesterday we had moves, so I'm thinking to myself, today could be complacent, right? I don't know if that's going to mean that the stock's just going to trend up all day. I don't know if it's going to just channel like this, right? Channel up to here, back down to here, right? We do have the 150 level down here, and then we have the 155. That there was a lot of buyers up there, so there could be some resistance if we get there. And so I said to myself, okay, I was watching other things too, so I didn't really think about taking the short here. So then we come back down here, right? So now I'm saying to myself, okay, maybe, I think this was a tape read. I say to myself, you know what, maybe we're going lower. Right? Everything at this point was looking a little bit weaker. And this is very small size. So I took the short, didn't show me what I wanted to see, instantly got out, flipped my bias again, switched to long. And this is where I really, really loved it. And this was specifically a scalp. So I don't hate myself for not holding for the greater move up. It's something that I do have to work on. But for me, when I'm thinking about scalping versus momentum trading, I tend to separate them, right? But at some points, those should be one part of a two-part trade. So you do have the scalp, and then you should have the momentum trade, right? So I still have to work on that as well. It's hard for me to switch back and forth while I'm in the middle of the same trade. So that's something I have to work on. But anyways, came to VWAP, came back down. We had a beautiful liquidity vacuum, and that's where I started taking the long. And there was a lot of buying and a potential iceberg order that I saw here. And I figured it doesn't seem that there's a lot of sellers at VWAP on Apple today because it broke through VWAP, it came back through VWAP. It broke through VWAP, it came back through VWAP. And so what I'm thinking is VWAP is very, very light on Apple today. So I don't have to worry about any sellers coming in smashing it down, right? And so hit the long here and then breaks the level. And I just was like scalp, 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 scalp all the way up and just get out. Obviously, I could have held for a bigger move up, but at this point, it depends your style, right? So if you're somebody who takes a lot of size and you like to get in and out very quickly, you want to go with something, you want to go with your strengths, right? Or if you're somebody who's very patient, waits for the levels to materialize, doesn't really trade the tape, trade the action, more so the levels, the areas, wait for the larger move, then you want to go for that, right? And then obviously, the best traders can do both, right? You can pick the bottom, well, not necessarily the bottom, but you can pick the momentum trade. You can scalp it along the way. That's kind of the best case scenario. So I'm trying to work towards that. It's a grind. It's a lot of work. But yeah, I just wanted to share this Apple trade with you guys and show you that there's always there's a different approach, right? I guarantee somebody else in this office traded Apple today, and they don't have the same trade that I have, right? They may have taken the momentum trade, but I'm here showing you guys this is the scalp trade, very, very small risk on this side, comes down, cover. Tries it, doesn't do what I want to see, cover. Tries it, doesn't do what I want to see, cover. Don't hate myself. Tries the short, oh, it's not going down, okay, I guess it's going up. Take the long and then scalp it out, right? So Apple's my, and I'm still, scalping it, and I'm doing well on it. Apple's definitely my best ticker for today. So yeah, there's no one perfect way to make money, right? You got to work with what works for you, and I just wanted to share with you guys kind of like my ideology, what I look at, and the quick in and outs that I do on this particular name.
Thank you for that, Luca. Yeah, great explanation. I saw some great comments coming in the chat, and it basically says, what does it say? It said, everyone should reflect on their trades the way this man does, without a doubt. We actually have this healthy habit going on in our trading circle where we post each other's trades, we keep each other accountable. We also, it's a way to rag on each other in case they made a bad trade. Why'd you take that execution, you dummy? Or you could have traded that better. And it's very, very a beautiful way to keep each other accountable. So Luca, kind of the head of the group over there overall, checks on people, helps people. So we appreciate for everything you do there. Maybe one day we'll start having you on here too, because the chat just loves you. The chat just goes another style of trading. And thanks for sharing great thoughts. I don't know if you can see the chat somewhere on there.
No, I don't see you guys.
Yeah,
but, you know,
so,
I'm hoping that you guys are saying nice things.
Just reading it out for you. So yeah, great job, great trading. Another day, another monster trade for Luca, the monster himself. Anything else that you do to keep yourself like accountable, yourself mainly, because I used to do things. Let me just show what my screen for a second before we go back to you. I used to do these journals, and then I got lazy, and instead of doing these journals, I started playing video games again. And thankfully I'm back to my original goated level on video games, but it's taken away from my I actually am goated, like no cap. You saw my screenshots that I posted yesterday where I'm like a top 6% in the world now, baby. That's right.
Absolute legend.
Absolute legend. Hopefully I can put the same sort of dedication into the market and become top 6% in the market. But these are the type of the steps it takes you. Doing journal entries, sharing your journals with each other, being accountable with each other. And Luca, do you think any else that can be added on there that can help the viewers to just elevate themselves?
Yeah, sure. So I think one of the things that I noticed is people who are just getting into trading get discouraged very easy because you have a lot on the line. And it doesn't necessarily mean a dollar amount. It just means that you have a form of instant gratification, or if you're wrong, it tells you right away that you're wrong, right? And so I don't think anybody likes losing $10, $100, $1,000. It's all relative, and everybody trades kind of their account the way that they do, right? But the thing with trading is you have to do the work even on the days that you're wrong, right? And so if you're wrong 100 days in a row, on the 98th day, it's going to be very hard to do the work. You're not going to have that motivation that you had on day one, that same energy, right? So you want to bring that same energy every single day, no matter what the result. And I tell people this all the time. Trading is all about managing your order flow, right? It's all about managing your order flow. So the profits or the losses are a result of that order flow. And so every single day, you have to map out your trades. You have to plan it out. You trade it. You manage your order flow. And then at the end of the day, you reflect and you say, okay, what did I do well? What did I do bad? Right? But don't let the result of managing that order flow discourage you. If this is something that you want to do, if trading is something that you want to make a career of, then you can't quit after 4 months because you took 100 days. You lost, $100, 100 days in a row. I mean, if you run out of money, that's a different story. Hopefully you don't. But basically, you want to put in the work, right? And so it's like you said, you're getting lazy. You start playing video games. And here's the thing, right?
Whoa.
Here's the thing. Trading is a lot like video games, but here's the difference. When you lose in video games, you lose nothing, right?
Whoa.
You lose nothing.
I lose rank, dude.
Okay. So that's like my brother. And he plays a lot of Apex, And he's like, oh, I don't want to lose rank, this and that. But here's the thing. You lose rank, but you don't lose anything of substance. When you're trading, you lose.
Whoa! Yo,
I'm just saying.
Here.
Here's the difference. You don't lose. It's easy to log off. It's easy to come back, and it's easy to play again because you're like, I'll make it back. Because you didn't lose money. Money is something else. Money is something interesting. It does something to your brain the way that video games don't, right? Trading, you lose 100 days in a row. The 101st day that you go back to the market, you're going to be scared to take the trade that you should be taking. And you should be taking that trade because it's exactly like video games. There's no guarantee that you're going to win. There's no guarantee that you're going to lose. You should be competitive. You should be putting in the work. And you should be continuing to trade your setup, right? So it's the same with video games. Every single day you go back, whether you lost 100 games in a row last night, right? So trading should be the same way. People tend to get discouraged because of the losses. So the one thing that I would say is if you're new and if you're just getting started, you're going to lose a lot. It is what it is. Trade a lot, get a lot of reps in, get a lot of experience, and continue to put the work in because you'd be amazed after 1 year. So I've been staring at the tape for 1 year, and the results that I've seen in my trading are incredible. The things that I've seen, the things that I've learned, the little tells, it's just built into my subconscious. It just comes with time, right? So you really want to give yourself time. And I would say, you could expedite the process, but it does take a lot of pain to get there, right? So you want to manage your expectations. You want to, kind of find a healthy balance so you don't completely destroy your life over trading, right?
No, 100% on that gaming mentality, because that's the way I deal with it too. Even if I have a red day, I kind of go into like, that's okay. I can still come back tomorrow and play again. And that's the goal of it. You want to be in this game, able to play the game tomorrow and not get wiped out. You don't want your account deleted because you're being stupid and like, you know, being flaming people on the game. And if you relate that back into trading, you don't want to be stupid and blow up your account in 3 trades, right? You want to be able to keep playing the game for the longevity period, and then that longevity alone will make you better and better as time goes. It's all about screen time, right? So as he mentioned, just 1 year, he can feel the change in his pattern recognition capabilities. They're able to read the tape. They're able to notice things that he wasn't when he first joined. So Luca, a lot of great trades once again, and fun to have you here.
Always a pleasure. Always
we
a
better
pleasure.
see you with another banger trade tomorrow, my friend.
You know, maybe I'll bring a mistake the next day.
That
I'll bring a
would be
big mistake.
great.
I make a bunch of mistakes, and I can bring that to you guys too, because you know I don't want to show you only the good side. You gotta show the bad side, find that healthy balance. So hopefully I have a ton of mistakes I could bring to you.
100%. Thank you, Luca, once again.
Yeah, no
Cheers for
problem.
claps for Luca, everybody,
care,
and
guys.
make sure you smash that like button for this bad boy with that crazy Apple trade. Let's go, baby. Let's go back to the market. Looks like the market's curling down now. So I reloaded on my Microsoft short. I added back on that position because obviously it was struggling to take out 285.24. We got close to 285.24. I think we got as close to 20 to be exact. No more higher than that. So I moved my stop as soon as I saw that. I moved it to a 285.50 break instead of the high day 285.24. But now I'm going to actually remake my stop to the high day, which happens to be 285, what is it, 285.24. So we'll do 285.25. That's how much size I have. On that break, get me out. So this looks a little bit more secured now. 50 cents in the money on Microsoft short. Facebook started turning back to the other side. Only have my last few shares left on Facebook that I got down here. So at 186.71, we're 50 cents out in the money. But with this curl in the market, Facebook could break this low that we're creating around 187. Not a low, but the bottom, the support we're creating around 187. Facebook could clearly break that if the market really flushes down here. So I'm a little... I'm watching my trade more like a hawk over here, getting ready to punch myself out if it breaks this 187 or so. Maybe I even set my stop out. If 187 breaks, I get out. But realistically, the support is 186, 186.50. So, you know, I'm having a lot of battles in my head over here as to how I should manage this trade. So maybe just leave it alone for a bit. You know, sometimes the best thing to do is do nothing at all and just leave it alone. Wave goodbye to 327 on QQQ. Not sure what that translates to for the futures, because obviously I'm staring at the futures. You said 327, so 327 did not clear it for QQQ ETF, which kind of translates to 13,400 on Nasdaq futures NQ/M22CM. For Nasdaq futures transfers over here. Sean, do you mind if I throw it over to you for like 30 seconds? I gotta go to the washroom. While Sean gets his mic, we're gonna throw it over to him to see what he's trading. That way I can go pee. I'm gonna close my Facebook trade here. Miss V is also back, so welcome back, Miss V.
Thank you, Prad.
Microsoft now pushing a whole percent to the downside, not percent, a whole dollar to the downside. Thank you to Nasdaq over there. Nasdaq at 13,300 almost, only 12 points away from 13,300. S&P 500 never really got to that 42.65 that I've been waiting to short if we do get there. We're gonna go over to Sean real quick and I'll be back. I guess we're not going over to Sean. Miss V, do you want to take over? Because I really need to pee.
Sure, guys, as I'm back, and Oli OJ Hernandez says, run the likes up. Guys, indeed, please smash the like button. We are now at 852 likes, super close to 1K likes. I remind you, if we get 3,000 likes, when we get 3,000 likes, I will Vegemite live on air. It's going to be super fun, so please bring that likes up. Sorry sorry guys for that technical issues. Hopefully Lucas will fix it and we'll be able to go straight to Sean and to see what's going on his side with trading and what he is trading right now. So I came to see the Tesla guys coming to this 786 level again. Tesla is strong today. QQQ is moving to the downside also, still up 2% on the day. And I might consider short opportunities for Tesla, probably if we again around that 777 level. I would look for some short opportunities. I want to really show Tesla's strength, downside strength, that it want to go back maybe to this 756 level. But before this happening, I don't want to risk my profit today. Had the beautiful short at the open. Again, my average is 776 and my last out is 758, which is around $18 per share in the money. You've got my like V. Thank you, Kate Thompson. I appreciate it so much. Again, we were talking, guys, we ask for likes for a reason. Of course, it's very pleasant to see for us that you like what we do. And second of all, it really improves YouTube algorithm. YouTube sees somehow that people interact, give a like, and then more people can find us in search when they like type something related to the trading or some symbols in YouTube. Luca lives on the second floor. Except bike from Blockbuster Video. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Go Miss V. Thank you, my friend. Stop console war. Let's hit 1,000 likes before Prad gets back. Absolutely, let's do. And you guys doing great job. We need just a 90 more likes to that level. Also, as we are with me, we'll have some more fun. Not really fun. I want to guys again remind you that please be careful. We receive a lot of messages that there are fake accounts and they're trying to sell you something. So remember, we at TraderTV.Live don't sell anything except for merchandise, which you can find on our homepage on YouTube. And of course, you can become a member for $5 per month. And here's our homepage. You can see all the accounts. Those are legit. And here's my account. As I promised, I post here regularly. If you go to my Insta stories, I posted our legendary bell ringing with Tony. Let me know in the comments if you want.
Wow, you're active.
Yes.
You're more active than me.
On Instagram.
Yeah.
Yes, I will post my trade on Tesla today.
You already have 500
also,
followers.
That's right.
More than me.
Popular.
You're killing it, Miss V. Keep on
Let's
going.
let's see how many you have.
I don't have 500.
Trader
Oh, you follow
Prad,
me,
Trader Prad.
Oh,
500.
okay.
Yes, you
Same.
do have,
Same as
guys.
me.
So please make sure you follow Prad and me. And Prad also posts a lot of great stuff.
I just post funny stuff.
Funny quotes. No, you post a lot of great stuff. I like following
I just
you.
post comedy stuff because I'm
I like
bored
a
of
picture
life.
from the weekend. I'm like, are you okay? You remember?
Oh, because I was like, call me an Uber. Yeah, we drank too much Friday. But you know what? We're going to repeat that on Thursday because it's St. Patty's Day,
I
baby.
also just saw post on Instagram that St. Patrick's Day will be one of the warmest St. Patrick's Day in history of
Patio
Toronto.
time, baby.
That's right.
Patio time, baby. Let's go. Miss V giving us good news over there. For those of you who don't know, she used to practice how to be in the news sector by doing weather stuff. So Miss V bringing back her weather reporting
That's
days
right.
back over here. I
That's
like
right.
it. Awesome. Good stuff. Good weather coming in, baby. I can't wait. I'm excited now. Bring in Thursday already. Actually, bring in tomorrow, 2 o'clock, because there's going to be some good money to make in at 2 o'clock tomorrow. But then bring in Thursday. MULN, where are you? What's going on with MULN, my friend? MULN back in the negative one more time. It was up 4% at one point, but now we're down almost 4% here and struggling a little bit, right? So MULN, another day, another down day on this stock. I don't know what to say. Just wait for that $1 retest if you want to go long, and if you want to short, that $2 short, which already gave you an opportunity near $1.96. I already mapped this out for you beginning of the show. Let me show you my levels again. MULN, these two lines, I repainted these lines for you guys. So short in front of $2 and long in front of $1.50. That $1.50 already happened in pre-market. That $2 level happened off the open. Whatever you take advantage of, you just take advantage of that.
Real quick, Paulina asked me on the chat, how long have you been trading V? Well, first of all, hi Paulina. So glad to see more girls on our community. I am heavily trading like for, I would say, half a year, but I am at TraderTV.Live for 2 years. When I just came, I right away started to learn how to trade, how to use P-Parade platform, and so on and so forth. So basically, like, I am in the markets for 2 years, but trading, really trading for around 6 months, I would say.
That's right. But yeah, obviously she's been here for quite a long that she's been able to just pick up words, pick up, trading ideas and just do so good for herself. So very congratulations to Miss V and her journey so far. Smash the like button for Miss V, man. Come on.
We are very close to 1K likes.
Very close to 1K likes. I like it. Where we're going to, does a third test at 1 minute high have a higher chance or a lower chance to break? I don't think that really matters. Like, it's just not on the 1 minute. I saw a tweet that said today, if you're trading on the 1 minute, you're a crackhead, but kudos to you. I kind of said something similar to that yesterday. If you're trading on the 1 minute, that's absolute craziness. Like, how do you even manage to do that? It's absolutely okay. It's absolute craziness, but at the end, it's all about your setup. If your setup works for you, that's the only thing that matters. If your setup doesn't work for you, then it doesn't. For me, I used to be a big 1 minute demon, and then I realized, like, this 1 minute is just shaking me out so much. It doesn't make any sense for me. Like, what am I doing here? So I just stopped bothering with the 1 minute, started dealing with the 5 minute, and the 5 minute was a little bit slower for me than how I like to trade because I'm a scalper. So the 3 minute was the perfect zone for me. But that's for it's just me. You don't have to trade like me. You don't have to be me. Obviously, you're not me. You're better than me, and I want you to continue being better than me. Someone who is better than all of us is gonna be on the show right now. You ready for it? You not ready for it?
No, I disagree that I'm better.
No.
Way better than me.
Let's bring back the main man himself,
Am I doing
Justin.
this?
What's up, Justin?
Hey, how's it going? I don't even know where I should be looking right now.
Straight at the camera.
Right there. There it is.
Yeah.
Hello. I can't hear anybody. That's okay.
How are you doing?
I'm doing
having a good day.
Yeah, it's been a Tuesday for
Yeah.
sure. So
Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday. Right.
I gotta
Tuesday.
get some
How could I
tacos.
forget Taco Tuesday.
Is there any good taco place around here?
Ooh.
I might need tacos for lunch now.
If you find a good taco place, let me know.
Yeah.
Because I'm all about that taco life.
I gotta say a little bit closer to your mic, my friend, or just bring the
let's
mic
do
closer
that.
to you.
Why not? Let's do this.
All
I
right,
don't want to
awesome.
mess up Valeria's setup here too much. So, all right.
So what are we talking about today? I see we have some points over here.
Yeah. Some stories for you.
I see Tesla that you're talking about. So what's going on with Tesla over here?
So Tesla raising rates on their cars today. Their Model 3 is now up to $46,990, $2,000 more than before. And some of their other cars now $2,500 more expensive. The Model 3 dual motor all-wheel drive up to $54,490, and the performance version another $3,000 added to the final bill of sale. So all of this is coming off the backs of everything that's happening in Europe. Russia is a key supplier of nickel, which is one of the raw materials that Tesla uses in building their batteries, and nickel is now being priced at $100,000 a ton, and it went up so significantly in the last day or two that trading was suspended on the London Metal Exchange. So lots going on there, and of course Tesla seeing an increase in new orders due to interest in electric vehicles caused by the rise of gas prices, which, from what I hear, are not that cheap these days.
Yeah, you don't have to tell me about it. I mean, I don't even drive gas, and I'm complaining about it. So, I mean, I don't even drive a car to begin with, and I got me complaining. So that just goes to go. Do you own a Tesla?
I do not own a Tesla.
Do you plan on owning a Tesla?
If gas prices continue the way that they are, and I can get my act together, then yes, absolutely.
Nice.
I've always talked about getting an electric vehicle. So I live across the street, or not across the street, but I live really close to a gas station. And out walking the dog the other day, I saw that gas prices were about $180, $190.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is one of those times where I am really glad that I do not own a car.
Yeah.
So.
For sure. I know you're big into airplanes. Since we are talking about gas prices before we move on to the next topic, I want to ask how will inflated gas prices affect airplanes in general?
Oh boy, that's a great question. I mean, certainly we're going to see that that airline tickets are going to go up, but that's something that I can't really speak to that. I'm not too familiar with that.
Okay, no problem.
Virtual aviation, the fuel is unlimited.
Virtual aviation,
and you can refill anytime you want. So, and I'm seeing some DCS World. Better than Microsoft Flight Sim. Those are fighting words, sir. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens with fuel prices for the airlines. But certainly they're going to see there's going to be an impact. So
for sure, I see the next topic over here. Unless you still have more about Tesla.
No, nothing more about Tesla.
Yeah, I see the next topic over here is something related to Facebook having hit with more fines. So what's going on with that one?
Right. So Facebook, no stranger to fines. They're getting fined 17 million euros for violating Europe's privacy law, and this relates to a data breach and how it handled personal data in 12 data breach notifications between June and December of 2018. So. Definitely, they're certainly feeling it today. The agency that oversaw the investigation found that Meta didn't have the right measures in place in order to protect EU's users' data. So another day, another fine, another privacy issue for Facebook.
Yeah, I mean, what is privacy at the end of the day, right? It's just a fugazi exists in the ether. If you have tech knowledge, you know how to kind of protect yourself from a little bit of the danger, but even then you're vulnerable to it. So what is privacy, especially when the fine print says we're selling your data?
Yeah, I mean, really, ultimately, the best kind of privacy is don't post anything.
Exactly.
So.
I remember back in the day, I was actually growing up when the internet was coming out. Living in poverty in India and going into like a good life in Canada, we've always been taught that everything on the internet's permanent. Anything you do on the internet will always be there, even if you delete it. Yep. There's some data centers back there that are offline that anything can be retrieved. So you never post something that you don't want to get caught for in the future. Yep. So that just kind of goes along with the Facebook. Is like, as you said, don't post something that you don't want on there.
The internet is written in ink.
Yeah.
So it cannot be erased.
Yeah. Last but not least, I see Google hijacking customers' orders from restaurants.
Yeah. So this was a weird story that popped up. A lawsuit has been filed in Florida on behalf of Leftfield Holdings, which owns a series of Mexican grill franchises, and they are accusing Google of using deceptive practices and bait and switch tactics to get customers to place takeout orders through new, unauthorized, and deceptively branded web pages. So this is a weird kind of story that seemed to surface out of nowhere. Google, of course, saying that their product is being mischaracterized, and their product is designed to make it more convenient for people to place orders. But I really honestly think the best way to place an order, pick up the phone and call.
I mean,
who does that, right? Who uses a phone to call
exactly.
anymore, right?
I was just gonna go into that's like a little bit of a more old school. I actually have a voicemail that says, "Hey, this is Prad. Who is this?" And it's a fake voicemail. And then as soon as they start talking, it goes, "Ha, 88. This is a voicemail. Don't call me. Text me." And I hang up on the voicemail. So people like me exist out there in the world who don't want to talk on the phone. Yep. And if I want to order food, I'm going on a web page. Right. I go to PizzaHut.com. I go to KFC or whatever it is, and I order directly online from them. I don't or Uber Eats instead, right?
Right.
So the calling days are kind of over, but I get what you're saying. It's like so much easier to just go directly to the source instead of having to go through Google, through another alternate source, and then Pizza Hut to place your order.
Yeah, I mean, I love Uber Eats, but my big challenge with them is, the fees that they charge. It's insane.
You could get another meal for the same fees.
Exactly. I've said that a couple times. I'm like, that is insanity how much money they charge. I get it. They're a business. At the end of the day, they have to make money like every other business.
100%.
But during the pandemic, it was probably a lot easier just to call up a restaurant and support them directly. So
for sure.
Good times. Either way, a weird lawsuit, and certainly it's going to be interesting to see what happens with that. So. But I've never come across that. I've never really had that issue.
No, I didn't even know they were doing something related to that. Is there directly on their webpage, or is it like a third-party app that they're making that they support or something?
I think it's one of their web pages that they've developed or something like that. The lawsuit was kind of vague in terms of specifically how they do it, but I'm assuming that when it finally goes to some sort of trial or some sort of arbitration, more details will come out about that. But yeah, all they said is that they provide tools for merchants to indicate whether they support online orders or prefer a specific provider, including their own ordering website. And apparently they don't receive any compensation for orders or integrations with this feature. So it's kind of it's weird that they're doing this if they're not actually making any money off of this. So maybe this is just a goodwill thing.
Yeah, for sure. Hopefully it ends up working out, because I love Google. I can't wait to buy them when they actually have a stock split, which is very soon.
Right.
And along with Google, we're going to have an Amazon stock split. So very excited to see what the future entails for these two companies. And obviously, you guys saw me load up on Apple and AMD recently, and Google and Amazon are going to be the next few baskets of stocks that I'm going to be loading up on. Right. Is there any stock that you're really looking forward to add to your portfolio? I don't know if you have a portfolio. I'm guessing you do. Obviously, if you're working here, everyone kind of has eventually opened up a portfolio. So if there's any stocks out there that you're really looking out for to buy?
Yeah, I'm really interested in marijuana stocks. I think there's something really interesting there. Why do you say that?
Why though?
Why? I have been a long time believer in the use of psychedelics for treating mental health. Yeah. There's some really interesting companies that are doing some fascinating research into microdosing and how psychedelics can be used to treat things.
Yeah,
like
MindMed, one of them.
MindMed is one of them.
Yeah.
Using to treat BPD, that sort of thing. So that stuff for me is particularly interesting. And then obviously any of the certainly the cryptocurrencies are also things that I'm looking at as well.
Awesome. So, yeah. I kind of, obviously defer on the marijuana side, because we've seen these companies come out and just completely poop. Yep. But on the psychedelic side, the testing of BPD, the testing of even PTSD using the help of shrooms and acid and so on, LSD, lysergic, diteplamine, or whatever the overall name is. So that kind of is some interesting topic. So for those who do know, Kevin O'Leary was on the show talking about MindMed.
Okay, yeah.
So for those of you who do know about that, that's something that we've talked about on the show before. Is there anything else that you have to talk about?
No, I think those are my stories for today. So keep an eye on those and see what happens. But, price of Tesla going up, so you got to trade more stocks. You got to get some more wins there.
Sheesh. Okay.
Yep.
Well, thank you, Justin, for your update on these three companies: Google, Facebook, and what was the other one?
Tesla.
Google, Facebook, and Tesla. And Tesla's going up, so we're going to watch Tesla do its beautiful moves over here. Make sure you smash the like button for our main man, Justin. Thank you, Justin, once again.
Thanks, bud.
All right, getting back to market. Let's see what Tesla is doing since we talked about it. Tesla moving to the downside at the moment a little bit, but had make a nice pop off that 785 double bottom low. And since we are obviously talking about vroom Tesla, how are we going to do it without bringing on the cutie over here?
Thank you, Prad. And that's right, I just got back again. Tesla is strong today. I think this is our now new range. I somehow feel that when volume comes back and power hour will start, Tesla will go back to 800. I see really a lot of strength in this name. And 9 more likes to 1K. So team, please smash the like button. Who are those 9 people who didn't like this video yet? We want your like right now.
9 more likes. You're telling me we can't get that before we're probably gonna get it. We're probably gonna shimmy in the next 10 seconds for all I know. Here it comes. Miss V's getting ready for it.
Get ready.
I'm gonna just start doing it right now.
Let's go. Thank you, guys. I even have my pads on for better shimmy.
Oh, Miss V coming prepared.
Thank you, team. We love you. You're the best.
Yes, indeed. Thank you. Not a single day without a fail. You guys are monstrous, and you ladies are also monstrous. Whoever's smashing those like buttons. Only the people smashing the like button. That's it. White House is speaking. Is it? I don't see it on my screen over here. But if it does, we'll see oil below 100. Looks like crude oil is below 100 now. That's what I just saw it on the TV to my right.
Sake is speaking right now.
Looks like, yeah, you guys are right. Miss V confirmed it. The White House is speaking about what, Miss V? Does it say anything like a title or anything? No? If anyone who's actually watching it, I actually know what I can do. Miss V, can you post that link in the chat for it? I'll just copy it and I can do captions on it. I figured out how to finally do captions while in window by window mode or picture in picture mode. Sorry. All right. Oh, there we go, Miss. We put it in the chat. So we just do this. Click here. Click that, and then pop, 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 and then we just throw this in here in this corner. And then where's my? There it is.
Mookie says just a daily press briefing.
So just a daily press briefing, nothing related to Ukraine or anything. I see they're talking about. I see the captions are going
something about
crazy.
Russia.
Yeah, it said NATO. I see Russia, NATO. So it could be something related with the war going on. So.
Maybe they're also commenting on that again. Zelensky, Ukrainian president, came out today and says that they don't have any more intention to get into NATO. So maybe they're going to give any comment on that side.
Yeah, I see what you said exactly being typed out over here. That's crazy.
Cool.
That's exactly what just being typed out over here. Yeah. So Miss V was 100% right on what she just guessed over there. Nice guess, Miss V. We don't need to see that mess. You're just watching me right now, so we can close this. But this over here, this box, looks like you can see the box, right? Yeah, the box will basically. It's like it's built in Google Chrome application. I just didn't even know Google Chrome did that. I can show you how to do it after.
Yeah, very helpful.
We don't need to see that mess. We already saw that. Sorry. All right, going back to Facebook. So I already closed my Facebook long, obviously, because, you know, Sean mentioned watch Facebook. It's a little bit weaker than the rest of the stocks that we've been watching. So I closed my long, and now we're all the way back to my original entry. Let's see if the market pushing to the downside takes out Facebook slow over here, which would then put it into negative. I mean, obviously, it's in the negative right now, but I don't really I'm not gonna call that in the negative territory until it breaks 186 to the downside. So Facebook's pushing down. Microsoft, we're already in the money, $1.57 in the money on our Microsoft short. So you know, we're printing no negative stocks on my board except for GitLab, which would have also been profitable if I didn't get shaken out on it. GTLB, Praddy, GTLB. So which would have also been profitable if I didn't get shaken out on it, or if I waited for the perfect level. At the end of the day, no complaints. We're up on the day. We're making some money. We're putting the money in our pockets, and we're straight left into the bank. Ha 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 ha. Ha. Ha, 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 ha. All right. So there's Facebook breaking the low a day finally. Facebook taking out the low a day. I'm going to get rid of this because this is distracting me. My ADD is kicking in for that. So Facebook taking out the low a day over there. It says low a day is 186.20, but that's a pre-market low. 186.50 was the low of the day, and we just now took it out. But looks like we're trying to bounce off of that also. There needs to be live captions for this. So I'll just show it to you live on here. There is live captions. Google Chrome does it by itself. Missy, if you're watching, you can kind of look at this right now. So if you go to the video that you're watching, for example, this video, this very video right here, click on this little corner box in the top right corner. You can click on this little thing for picture-in-picture mode, or you can also turn on captions and turn off captions. I think Google automatically does captions. No, it says captions not available, so you can turn on captions right here, and let's see if it captions me accurately. Test. Will it actually capture me right here? See? Sheesh! That's doing it accurately. Go. So yeah, you can just turn on captions over there with one click. Thank you, Google. Go long, Google, baby. Obviously, we just talked about how Google was getting sued for a possible breach of data, stealing restaurant orders or something. If that's true, then obviously Google is an absolute thief, which people have been calling them for a while now. But in my opinion, I love Google no matter what. You know, I willingly sign those documents that says they're stealing my data. I know they're going to do it. I don't care that they're going to do it. I just click agree on everything, and then I move on with my life. Obviously, there's people who do the same thing that I do, but they also complain about their data getting stolen. So you can't play both sides. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Listen, man. Listen, I just hit agree on everything. Okay, yeah, I have no vacation days, but I have this beautiful job where I get to annoy Sean, Neil, Arun, Miss V. Okay, vacation days don't even matter because I don't even like vacation, man. Let's be real. We talked about this. Vacations are like an opportunity cost at this job. Because, like, let's say you're making $1,000 a day and your vacation costs you $1,000 for a week. That vacation is not $1,000 a week. That vacation is now $8,000. All right? You just lost $8,000 for that vacation. Is that worth it? Was it worth going to Cancun for $8,000? Nah, $9,000? $6,000?
I think you would enjoy cruise liner trip.
If I can trade on the cruise liner, yes.
Would
if I
you
can
trade
from
cruise
Cancun,
line
yes.
stock on cruise liner?
I'd trade
Imagine.
RCL on the
Yeah.
RCL
Yeah.
and then short them and then get kicked off the ship.
I would better go long, you know. Shorting could cause a bad sign.
For now, for sure, because CDC came out yesterday and they said we're watching like everything go
Yeah.
down. Yesterday actually was the first time in so long that Ontario had 0 deaths.
That's so nice.
Yeah, so you know we're getting there. We're
Yeah,
getting back to
hopefully.
reopening. Hopefully, whatever's happening in China doesn't leak
That's
over
what
a
I'm
little
saying.
bit.
But when first time happened in China, kind of affected everyone.
Yeah.
So hopefully they will be able kind of to contain this and get out of this as soon as possible. And I've never been on cruise liner, but I'm kind of scared of them after Titanic movie.
Yeah.
We were talking about that. I have kind of fear of
Really?
big ships.
Yeah, fair. Yeah, I don't think I've actually properly been on a ship. Like I've been on like ferries to like just go over to Center Island or whatever,
Yeah.
but I don't think I've been on a proper like a cruise or a ship or
Yeah.
anything, you know?
Did you like Central Island though?
Nah, it was boring.
Yeah,
It
really.
was boring. What are you gonna do at Center Island, man?
You can't have a picnic.
Hey, Joe, I can do that in the park over here. I can go to Queens Park and have a picnic.
But the view there is so beautiful.
The view of Queens Park is beautiful. There's beautiful women walking around next to UFT every second. I can sit over there, have a picnic, and look at all these beautiful
Pervert.
women. What's that? I mean, I'm not gonna be a creep in the corner, but it's like, what's in Center Island? What is in Center Island?
Creep in the
Like Center
corner.
Island has boring places, man. I don't know. Yo, I said I went to Center Island with a girl. Okay, that was the boring part. Nah. I went to Center Island with my ex, and I ruined her experience. Like she was so angry for me ruining her experience, and you know what? She deserved it. That place sucked. Prad has his trench coat on in the park.
No.
No trench coats, please. I'm not one of those, dude. All right, we're watching Facebook really push here. Facebook taking out the low a day one more time. Let's see if we actually find support at 182 on Facebook. Lunchtime is done. We're waiting for volume to pick back up across the board. My Microsoft short $1.52 in the money. I don't know what to do with it at the moment. I want to take profit around 282, but we're not even pushing down there. Where are we at? We pushed down to like 283, I believe. Let's go take a look at it. These dark pool candles are gonna ruin my chart. Darn it. But let's go look at where's the down move. So we did move down to 283.50s only at best. So we got nowhere close to 282. And I want to take profits below 282. So come on, Microsoft, keep going lower. ES, which is your S&P 500, is trying to test 4220, and on the way down, that is. And NASDAQ is trying to test 13,300 on the way down. Currently up 2% on NASDAQ, and ES up 1.36%. Picnic wars starting, Prad and Miss V. No, it's no picnic wars. It's just Central Island wars. Okay, Central Island with like, you know, more than 2 people would probably be fun, but just you and your girl at Central Island, I don't know. That's boring.
Have you tried?
I have. I'm telling you just now.
Oh,
I went
that
there
was
with
the
my
vibe.
girl, and it was like, this sucks. I'd rather go to Wonderland than go to Center Island.
I see.
But you don't do rides, right? So maybe Center Island's fun.
I am scared of roller coasters.
Yeah, you don't do roller coasters, so it makes sense.
Mhm.
You know, what really, like, we did tandem biking at Central Island, which is like, you know, you see 2 people on the same bike thing.
Nice.
That was kind of
Did
cool.
you like it?
It was kind of cool.
It's dangerous, no?
Not
If
really.
one falls, another one also.
I mean, what do you got to be real dumb to fall off that. I mean, not really. You can easily fall off that. But I think the most fun part on Center Island was drinking expensive beers on the beach.
Right.
That was the most fun
The view,
part.
I would say the view is the most amazing thing about
The
that.
beach is fun, yeah.
Because like there is like a line, Toronto line in
Yeah.
there you can see.
The skyline.
Yeah, and so basically that's it. But I kind of agree with you on that. You can find much more fun things to do in the city.
Ah.
And like the route, it's also fun sometimes to like go there on
Yeah.
the ferry.
Yeah.
Like but when you go back you're like, oh, can we do it like kind of faster somehow? I'm tired.
Yeah, that's for sure. Paddle boats. I don't think I've done the paddle boating in Center Island, but I know they do have that. I've done that when I was a kid. I don't need to paddle boat again. I'm grown up now. Listen, I paddle boat in virtual reality now. Okay, that's where my fun is. Virtual reality. Take me to Center Island on virtual reality is probably way more fun than actually being there in real life.
Prad and V,
Long
what's
meta.
your favorite Dow Jones companies? So I see like Microsoft in here, right? It's a Dow Jones company. So I just literally Googled Dow Jones companies, Microsoft, McDonald's, Visa, so many of them. I don't know if Tesla in here, guys. Do you know? I can see it. Apple in here. So plenty, like all companies in here. I like it. Nike, Coca-Cola, Intel. So yeah, make a pick.
I don't think I can pick between Coca-Cola and McDonald's. That's
Right.
it. The Coca-Cola and McDonald's are
I'm
the
hungry.
best.
That's what I picked, right?
Me too. What's for
Yeah.
lunch today?
Jerk chicken with potatoes, but look weird a little bit.
If that rice is the exact same like yesterday, I'm gonna freak out.
No, I
If
think
that
it's,
rice looks anywhere close to like yesterday's rice, I'm gonna freak out.
not with rice though. It's jerk chicken with mixed peppers, stew, and roasted sweet potatoes.
Okay. Yeah, that food was not appetizing. I just walked home hungry. I didn't even eat food last year. I was like, I'm just gonna starve today. That's cool with me. Dow should be everyone's favorite Dow stock. I guess so. You know, Dow Jones 30. But Microsoft's in there, Apple's in there. Miss V saw Microsoft, Apple. You also saw Coca-Cola and McDonald's in there,
Yeah,
right?
all the
So yeah,
companies.
multiple names in there for a lot of people to fall in love with. They should probably replace Intel for AMD though. Let's be real. MULN was better this morning, now sitting at 170. MULN, Mulan, why did I say that? Mullen Automotive. Neil's comment over there stuck in my head a little bit. But yeah, still in the middle of the range. You know, I gave you the range at 209 and then 150. So 155. So very stuck in between those two levels. Boring, putting me to sleep. The resident sleeper, as the gamers call it. We'll see if it starts moving around. HYMC also sitting at $1.70, but that volume and AMC news, wow. Yeah, obviously that AMC news helping out HYMC, them hedging against inflation. I'm pretty sure that's what they're doing. Why else would they need to buy a mining corporation, right? So them hedging against inflation. Keep in mind that now AMC has a little bit of a move along with it, that whenever gold moves and silver moves, AMC could move along with it the way Tesla moves every time crypto moves. So we're going to watch it, and eventually AMC is also going to be related with crypto, because Adam Aaron did say that they're going to start facilitating transactions in I believe Dogecoin. I believe they said Dogecoin. I might just close my short here on Microsoft, because we're going back above 284 here, taking my profit. Thank you, Microsoft, for a beautiful day today. Number 1 stock of the day, Microsoft. Number 2, Facebook. Number 3, Tesla. And the down stock of the day for me, GitLab. Shorting the GTA housing market. Well, good luck with that, brother. You're not going too far with that. There's new houses coming up every 2 seconds in the GTA, and those houses are already sold out. You can't find land anywhere, and these houses prices are nuts. The prices are also going up because the cost of supplies are going up. Like wood is insanely high right now. I believe that's what Randy was talking about when he's making our desk over here that Neil and Arun are Sean and Arun are sitting on right now. So when supply costs are going up, you already know these construction guys raise the prices for everything like by tenfolds. So prices goes up, cost goes up, and the cost of the house goes up, and you're trying to short all of that together. I don't know, man. I don't know. The best thing to do is just buy a house and just call it a day in GTA, because these prices are nuts. I'm never gonna be able to own a house.
Well, maybe tomorrow you'll become a billionaire.
Eesh. Even then, you maybe like get like what 10 houses in this current market. Like this market's so nuts. Even to get a shoebox like right next to work, a shoebox.
Yes.
You're probably paying like a 1.5 mil.
That's so true. Rents are so expensive in Toronto, and to buy.
She can forget about buying.
Right.
Yeah, I told my mom like, yo, forget it. I'm just gonna pay rent for the rest of my life and just call it a day. Like I don't even care about owning a house. Like the fact that my mom got the house for the price she did, and you know, she worked her butt off for it. It's like congratulations, because if she tried to do the same thing now, nowhere close.
But you can also take like a loan, or how you call that, and then just
the mortgage or whatever.
Mortgage, yeah. And like when I said loan, it's like on my mind, my enemies after me.
Your down payment is like 200 grand though.
Yes, but it's like already like kind of possible. It's not like 1 million, right?
Yeah.
And then like you pay out not for a rent, but like you're investing in your home you're living in. So.
And then if you stop paying for it, the bank owns your house. The bank owns your house.
It's a bad part.
But no, that's what happened in the 2008 market. But no, that is right. You can do it with the 20% down. It used to be 10% down. Now it's bullcrap 20% down payment.
A lot.
Yeah. You can invade your neighbor's house and annex their territory. Yeah, what's that thing called when you squat? Is it squatting? I think that's what it is, right? When you squat someone, like you walk into their house and you don't pay them anymore for their bills, and then you just if you're there for 6 months or more, that's basically your house now, or some crazy rule like that. People do that. People squat so much.
How?
Yeah. Squatting.
Teach me.
Miss V goes teach me. Yeah, all you do, Miss V, is go on Netflix and watch the TV show called Worst Roommate. Worst Roommate on Netflix will tell you exactly how to squat, and also will teach you how to kill people. But don't do that, but just squat people, right? All right. All right, let's go back to the market instead of squatting houses, and let's go squat on the market a little bit. Market's pushing down here. Okay, here we go to the downside. Facebook about to go test that 186 lows now. Can we take out the 186 lows? Is Microsoft going to push lower? I'm going to complain about me getting out early? Most likely. Let's go check on ES/M22/CM coming to the downside. Now 42.16. Looks like the high of day 42.39/42.40 is the barrier for ES at the current moment. Maybe we find support where we currently are around 42.10 or so, and then make another chance to go test the high of day of what's it called? The high of day of 42.40. But I want to test the resistance at 42.65 that Arun was talking about. It's a proof that Prad's a baby and still lives with his mom. I mean, I've mentioned that myself. So do you really need proof when I said it myself? Chat sometimes.
Right.
Chat thinks they're funny and they got jokes. That's the funny part, but you guys don't. Prad just wanted to see Miss Wee squatting. Okay, dude, pause on those comments
in the park.
Right there.
I'll let you know.
No, Miss V. None of that. Don't encourage these guys. What are you doing over there? Don't encourage these guys. Miss V. Jesus. All right, market's still going to the downside. 186 being tested on Facebook right at this moment. Let's see if we actually crack 186 on Facebook. Your chat is mad toxic. Oh, I know. You don't gotta tell me. And they get really wild sometimes. They get really, really wild. So don't give them the opportunity to do that to you, the chatter. All right, 186. Can we break it? We did break 186 to 185.91, but looks like that's a weak break, or could continue the break right here after having a test of support / stops. Have stops. I have jokes and I laugh at them. It looks like you're the only one laughing at him.
That's right. I just want to say Tyron probably made jokes, laugh himself.
Laughing at himself on his own jokes.
Funny. We love you, Tyron, and all of you guys. Since someone says, guys, love and respect each other on the chat, that's absolutely true. We are one big community, having fun in here. I'm keeping an eye on Tesla. Tesla moving so much sideways, but we already know what's going to happen. Volume comes, and Tesla will absolutely start moving like crazy. crazy, and both directions are possible. So make sure, and if you pick some levels, make sure like you wait until it shows signs that it really wanna go one or the other direction.
That is right. You always gotta wait, have some patience. Nothing wrong with the trade going away from you a little bit to wait for the confirmation. For example, if you had the order to go short Facebook 186, you would have been already out of the money. It just whipped so quick under 186 to 185.91 and immediately got back above 186 that if you had that order to go short, you would have been whipped, right? So now we're watching it go to the upside after testing the stops on the downside, and the longs still seem to be played for that 186 level. Let's see if ES, which is your S&P 500, and NASDAQ, which is your QQQs, can both find a way to go to the north side over here in the next few moments, but after finding support at the lows. Prad, look at ARRY for me, please. ARRY, let's go check it out. Doing 1 million on a $10 stock, not bad. You know, on the volume end, we would love a lot more, but this is not bad at all. Let's see on the dailies. Looks like there's some level over here around 1070s or so, which we're very close to. So let's go check on the dailies. ARRY, Array Technologies, yeah, right. So look at the yesterday's high 1076, or this day's high at 1083, or this day's high at 11 right here. So that $11 is going to stand out without a doubt, but that could even be drawn all the way down to that 1077 line, which is yesterday's high, which is very close to where we are right now on the stock. So we'll see if we can actually push it to the downside off that barrier. Prad, check on AMD. Let's go check on AMD. Still up 6% on the day. Beautiful consolidation around 108, 107.5. Very happy, especially because the market was coming off a little bit. We created a sort of a head and shoulders pattern, I guess, on the S&P 500, but not really moving to the downside too far on AMD when the market just kind of pushed down there. So very happy with AMD. How many times do I even have to say that, you know, the only two stocks saving my account now are Apple and my beautiful advanced micro devices. I don't even know the name of AMD, but I love it.
Someone asked you to take a look at AAPL, Prad, American Airlines.
Sorry? It's negative. I'm still in it. Yeah, it's negative. Sorry, Missy.
AAPL,
Yeah.
American Airlines. As we know, airlines are higher today as a group, as the oil price is. So AAPL, great long opportunities today.
For sure. Though when Justin was here, I just asked him what the gas prices could do to airlines. Obviously, he's a Microsoft Sim guy. He flies a lot of flights in there. I've watched him on his stream a couple of times. But he did mention that obviously he hasn't tracked the correlation between airplanes and gas. Prices will go up for airplane tickets.
Yeah.
And that could also mean more money for airplanes, but in general, all they're doing is recouping for the extreme prices over here that we're having to deal with. And beautiful catalyst that's actually helping the airlines is the COVID case. You know, COVID cases going down, airlines are back into play because more flights are going out there. Omicron, that COVID kind of ended, and then Omicron came, and then it really paused everything again for airlines. So now that Omicron's coming to an end also, airlines are picking back up and getting ready to do the volume and the moves that they're doing because people are getting ready to fly all over the place. So Miss V, put it on the watch list over there, which are airline stocks. So that's Dallas Airways, LUV, which is Southwest, and we also have Save, which is I forget what Save is.
Save is safe, no?
Spirit Airlines. All right. The U.S. is ready to go on spring break. That's right. It is already March break at the current moment in Canada. I don't know how it works in the U.S., but we have a March break over here. The reason why Neil was not here yesterday is because his daughter is on March break, which means he has to take care of her. And today he's on jury duty, I believe. So we will be having him back tomorrow. But that just explains, right? March break, people go on vacations. I'm sure, you know, if if I was still a kid, my parents would have probably packed the cars up by now and taken us somewhere for March break vacation, because back in the day in India, we used to do fun stuff like that, but now we're all grown up. But yeah, the point is, you know, more flight tickets, more sales. Maybe Air Canada could make some moves off of this. We'll see. But I'm not expecting too much just off of March break.
It's crazy how you realize how much things are tied into gas.
Yeah.
Like coming from Uber Eats simply
Oh, yeah.
to like flights. This is crazy.
Oh, yeah. I mean, gas moves the world. I mean, money
Right.
moves the world, but gas also moves the
Right.
world. But gas is money. I don't know. Everything is just money at the end of the day. Smash the like, y'all. Yeah, thank you.
Yes,
Make sure you
please.
guys are smashing it. We already have 1,000, but
And
nothing wrong with
100.
more. Oh, we have 1,100? Nice. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Are you guys in New York or Canada? We are in Canada, my friend, the greatest country in the world. Cash rules everything around me. Oh man, let me make the joke. I was gonna say something completely different. That way you turn around and get mad that you didn't let me make a joke. Darn it, Sean. Sean's stopping me, gatekeeping me from making jokes here. It's all good though. Dallas Airways owned by Jerry Jones. Okay. Was anyone able to short IXHL? I know it got into a halt mode to the downside. It's only, oh, look at that volume, 666.5 thousand shares. I like it. So 666,000 shares traded on IXHL. And it's been, what, 3 hours now since we first talked about this stock, and only 200,000 shares went up since then. Still very illiquid. The spread has gone down quite a bit. We're only seeing about a 40-cent, 30-cent spread now, which is way better than the $5 spread I was watching at 9 o'clock in the open. So a little bit of a normalizing coming in for IXHL. But for the short side, I don't even know. I don't even think I can short the stock. Let me see if I can throw out an order. Yeah, I don't even have shares to short it. Yep. Nope. No pools, no shares in the pool available. Why do you love that number? I don't love that number. I just see it all the time in my trading stats. So I have a journal where you know, I track all my trading stats and everything, and I just happen to see 666 all the time. I have no clue why. At this point, I have a theory that I might have sold my soul in my dreams or something to land this beautiful job. Like it's ridiculous. I don't know how I got this job. Everything just happened to be a complete fluke, like being late for the interview, everything just going into one after another, graduating in 3 months, which happens to be, ignoring Sean, happens to be the fastest graduation on the floor record. So it just like, what did I do to have all my stars aligned like that when not too long ago, all my stars were just nowhere in the vision, right? They were nowhere in sight. So I might have just sold my soul, for all I know, in my sleep, to have all my stars just aligned for me this way, because this is an absolute dream come true. Living my life, trading stocks, talking to you guys, have a beautiful girl next to me.
That's your mission, Brad.
That's my mission.
You're born for that.
Born for that. That's right. Jesus put me in this position.
Yeah.
Not the devil. Jesus. You need Jesus.
That's right. And also, we have a few people talking about REVB.
REVB.
Yeah, REVB, Revelation Biosciences. It is ripping now.
Is there any catalyst for it?
I'll check right now.
Miss V is going to check the news. So obviously Miss V said reaping, and that is true. It's up 70% on the day, trying to test the high day at $1.75. Let me go on the dailies while Miss V looks for the catalyst. So REVB, I don't see.
It acquires assets and inventory from BH Cosmetics. But
So
oh, news from 1st March. Never mind.
okay, yeah. So old news over there. 1st March. Let's see how they traded on the 1st March. 1st March is right here. Not much really move noteworthy, but today they're kind of looking a lot like the 9th of March. So if you look at the 9th of March, they opened pretty much close to $1. Today we opened at $1.13. On that very same day, we moved up to $2.08, and right now we're at $1.67. Let's see if we can clear this candle high, not the tail, but the candle high, to see if there's any more room for this stock up to $2.10. Let's quickly go check what the volume on that day was. So this is REVB, right? Yeah,
Yep.
REVB. Well, we're on the dailies, and the volume on this day was 25 million shares, and the volume today is 10 million shares. So very much possible to have another 10 million volume period for the stock to see if we can reclaim that $2 level on the upside. Sold your soul to Ganesha. I mean, my name, it means Ganesha, baby. That's right. My name means Ganesh. Looking forward to Sour Hour. Is that what we're calling it?
No.
Sour
yeah.
Hour. I
Hour
like
sour.
it. I guess that's gonna be true because we might just sell off into the close, which
Right,
is
it's possible.
not gonna be fun at all. I'm in no position right now because obviously I'm waiting for Sour Hour. I'm waiting to see what positions give me the opportunities. Trying to protect my money a little bit. Do you know why Air Canada isn't moving strong like American Airlines? Well, obviously the population in America is 10 times better than Canada. So anytime catalysts like airlines are moving for America's side, you can't really expect those to translate over to the Canadian side, right? So but Air Canada should catch a wind eventually, but there is no rule set in stone that these have to follow the other market to lock and key. You can still buy REVB. It may rise 20% more the next day. Let's see. Not better, just bigger. I mean bigger, not better. Word confusion, or I just use the wrong word. You're correct. Bigger population. Do you think there will be a sell-off due to FOMC meeting? Obviously, I have no insight to the future. If I did, I would have gone long Tesla at a penny or whatever the IPO price was. So I don't know the future. I don't know what's going to happen into FOMC. All I can do is be ready for multiple scenarios. Be ready for multiple if-then statements. If this happens, I'll do this. If that happens, I'll do that. And if neither of those happen, the else statement kicks in. I'll do that at the end. And if none of it happens, it's a no trade event, I'll sit on my hands and I'll do nothing at all. So having these multiple scenarios that you can trade off of is a way better way to think about it than having to predict or even go on. If you go on Twitter and you're just grabbing tweets from people predicting stuff about this FOMC, oh, we're gonna sell into it, or we're gonna buy into it. Just don't worry about those tweets. Just focus on all the possible scenarios that can come out of it. There's probably 4 or 5 scenarios, and then find out how you can trade those 4 or 5 scenarios, and then trade those scenarios when the opportunity arises. Besides that, there's no point in thinking about it. I'm gonna go with Sour Hour because I liked it.
I voted for Power Hour. And talking about this, guys, let's take a look at top 10 traders from yesterday. Again, this is P&L just for one person. We can see right now first and
number 2
second.
today.
You're 2?
Yeah.
All
Somebody
right,
beat me
great.
by 3,000.
It's me. I'm the first one. So we can see that Prad and me are on the first place, 25 and 23,000 gain on Nasdaq in New York. Looks like these two had a similar trade. Third place we have Europe, 15,000 profit, and fourth place Nasdaq New York AMAX Perry. I like that. And fifth place 10,000 Nasdaq in New York. Great job, guys. And again, I will send you the link for the platform where trade this. They Trade the World is our prop firm, and if you're interested, you always can visit the link. Even join our floor now in here, or open an office with Day Trade the World at your place.
That's right, baby. Why Canada never on the board? Nobody really trades TSX, man. TSX is very slow, very boring. I mean, there are traders who used to trade TSX on this floor, and even those traders now trade like different markets like New York, Nasdaq, and so on. So TSX is a little boring, a little slow market, especially if you're a day trader. You'd much rather just sit on the New York market and have fun there. But also that means more eyes in New York, more chances to get beat up in New York. TSX moves nice and slow. All that is telling you is those are the markets they traded. That's not telling you where they were from, right? It's not that some Day Trade the World trader was sitting on the Nasdaq floor. No, they traded the Nasdaq market. They could have sat in the Canadian floor. They just didn't trade the Canadian market. That's all it is. TSXV, money to be made, just like watching grass grow. Exactly. It's like watching paint dry, but there's tons of opportunities there to make money on the TSX market. Can you help me save my mare? I lost all my wives on. How many wives did you have?
Wives means like, you got it. Money of wife.
Oh, okay. I was like, how many wives do you have? I was confused over there. But yeah, I get what you're saying now. But I thought Canada was better. Canada is, look, everything is the same at the end of the day in terms of how money can be made, right? You can take a setup from here, move it there, a setup from there to move it over here. But the idea is liquidity. We chase volume as day traders, and volume is in the New York NASDAQ markets. That doesn't mean Canada is good or Canada is bad. There's opportunities in Canada to make money on, and there's opportunities in New York to make money on. There's no difference in either one of them at the end of the day other than currencies, right? The currency value is the only difference in my mind, at least. Obviously, there's a volume difference. There's a bunch of other things in there. But if you just ignore that and just focus on the trading setup, you can make money on Canada. You can make money on New York. You can lose money on both. Doesn't really matter. But Canadian stocks are a little bit like watching paint dry. If I was to show you our banks, like let's go to our banks. RY.TO has done 2.5 million shares today. Does that look fun to trade for you? Does that look fun to trade for you? Probably not. But if you, it doesn't have to be fun, right? You're here to make money. You're not here to have fun. It would be nice to have fun and make money at the same time. But does that look like something I want to be stuck in all day? It's like watching paint dry. For me, I'd much rather be trading Microsoft multiple times throughout the day where I went long, where I went short, and now I'm looking for another opportunity. I'd much rather trade Facebook throughout the day and look at the volume, 17 million shares traded. I know I can get in and out all I want. What's another stock? Like even though I don't trade these low float stocks, I'd much rather trade these than go have fun on RY.TO, which is only doing 2 million shares, and the fills come in every 5 minutes. Like, you're not even catching a fill for 5 minutes. Why would I spend my time sitting in here, right? So that's what it is. Man, I'm always having fun. Yeah, me too. Make money or lose money, I'm always having fun. That's why I said it would be great to having fun. It would be great to have fun along while doing this, along making money. But the goal is making money, not to have fun first. Right?
Long on TTC fares. I mean, if I could short TTC, I would do it right now.
100%. I hate TTC. Long on TTC fares my butt. It costs like so much to go on there, but
and doesn't worth it.
Absolutely not.
Guys,
Absolutely
if you're
not.
from London, I've heard that London has a very good subway. Also in Moscow, we have a very good subway because like literally it's very fast. Like it works like clocks, and you
Like
can
a bullet
get
train? Is it a bullet train?
bullet. No, it's like simple subway, but it just like you can get to pretty much everywhere. And here TTC, like we have a very small subway, but city is big, so basically you always have to take at least one other transportation.
Wow. I just want to show you the speed of look at this. Ready?
Yeah.
This is Japan's trains. This is a Japan's.
I'm scared already.
Watch this. Watch this. You don't even see the train. It just
No,
goes. Whew.
I
Watch,
don't see.
watch. Where is it? Let's zoom out. Let's forward a bit. Where is it? Hello?
Maybe it's so
Oh, there it
fast
is.
you
There it
can't
is.
see it.
Here.
Beep,
Here it comes. Watch
beep.
this. Whew.
Wow.
That's a bullet train. Those trains are zooming past you, and like you see the barriers like kind of shake and everything. Those trains are nuts. I want to go on those one day.
Japan is cool.
For Space Wars, this guy looks Indian. He is Indian, buddy. Shani Kason is very fast. I went from. Oh wow, you went on it before. Wow, awesome. Yeah, I would love to go. I've never been in Japan. What's up, Miss V?
MC Tank Top says cool story.
Cool story. Wow.
Cool
Okay.
story, bro.
Wow. Well, forget you then, buddy. All right. We got about 8 minutes left. So what do you guys want to talk about? Let's see. Why is HMAMC barcoding? That's because apes are non-existent at the current moment. Apes are either stuck on AMC or GME, or they are non-existent because what we saw on HYMC should not be the way it should be. Apes should have ran that stock up to the moon, but that's not what we're seeing. Kyoto to Tokyo in 45 minutes. Hey, that's long it takes for me to get to work. 2 hours.
Brandon says ASTR attempting to launch again.
ASTR attempting to launch again. I need the YouTube source for this, because if they crash, it's a free short. If they crash, it's a free short. Astra launch. If they crash, this is a free short. Can I get a live video of somewhere? Hosted live, test live right now. Starbase. This is Starship Boca Chica. That's not the one that I want. Astra, but this is the one, man. We saw it go up and we saw it explode in the air, and that was a beautiful short opportunity.
Brandon just sent the link on our mutual chat.
Yes.
So I don't know if it's live or what, or it's the video pre-recorded.
Looks like a video.
What's going on? What's going on? Is it
Oh,
live?
it's a status update stream 27 minutes ago. This is the one that happened, I believe. This is the oh, it already exploded?
Did they have people there? Oh my god, thank god we didn't have
Bro.
Oh, I see.
Oh my god. I guess that explains that then, right? Oh my god, they exploded again. How much money are these guys bleeding, man? Holy moly, that's insane. I don't even want to laugh at this point because that sucks. We saw Tesla blow up like 3 or 4 times, and then Tesla immediately started having those rockets land, which is good. Brandon actually put another thing. We can confirm the successful deployment of the satellites on the space flight Astra 1 mission. So I guess that was the previous video, not the one that we were wanted. So successful launch coming in for Astra. Finally, let's go. More good news for space aviation. What was that thing? Russia said they're not going to supply America with the rockets anymore to go to space. So I guess Astra coming out this way. We had SpaceX coming out with their rockets helping out with boost. We already know what SpaceX is doing. We love SpaceX over there. So a lot of good news coming in for future space aviation, not airplane aviation, but space, the final frontier. Talking about space, where's space today? This stock, the absolute beauty of a Virgin Galactic stock. What is this stock doing at the moment? Up on the day. Wow, okay, good job, Space. Up on the day, but still below $10. I think we need to see the stock get back to $10 for us to even be happy about it. I need to do this real quick. HMHC.NQ, and I need to throw orders, I believe.
Hey, Prad, I just got back from lunch. What does your hoodie say? I just see the Lichman. Sorry, I'm usually here enjoying your guys during lunch. I might need one, as I am from Russia originally, you know.
Buy a Lehman one?
Yeah.
Lehman's not Russian.
Well, I know, but isn't that about economical crash and
well,
stuff?
like the 2008 housing crash, yeah.
Yeah.
The 2008, their bank crashed, and then they were just giving out houses for free. Like they were giving out houses for strippers who said that they were making like 50 grand. They were like, okay, here's a $2 million house.
Cool.
And they were like, even to like the lowest of the lowest income people, they were like, here's a $2 million house. And then people couldn't pay on those houses. And then one collapse after another collapse after another collapse. It was like a big domino effect. And then this bank blown up into pieces.
Wow.
And I used to work here in 2008.
Right.
I was in the risk management department.
Mm-hmm. Well, you were so young. That's what happened.
I don't even think I was in Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were from the phone. Support line.
Yeah. From India, exactly. Yep. Offshore account. That's right. Miss me hit that one on the nail there. All right. Subprime mortgages. That's right. That's right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got about 5 minutes left. Feel free to throw tickers at my face until then, or else you guys will be thrown over to
Brandon's face.
The beautiful Brandon, or the handsome Brandon, along with Sean and Arun for the closing show, going from 2 o'clock to 4 o'clock. Hopefully, we see some moves in the market. I don't want a boring close or a sour hour.
Yesterday was boring close.
Yeah, I don't want a boring close, but I think we might be a little slow because of FOMC tomorrow.
Right, that's true. And by the way, people kind of, there's no one particular vote that I would say is leading. Power Hour, people say we're getting into 47%, Sour Hour 53%. I voted for Power, Prad for Sour, but we will see. And QQQ is still up 2.12%, but doesn't mean nothing. Markets are weak nowadays, so, but hopefully, I hope for positivity.
Short all Chinese companies tomorrow. I don't know. I wouldn't go that far. You know, I would watch the market, I would assess the market, and then I would go off the support resistance levels and play off that. Just blindly saying short them all tomorrow or go all of them long tomorrow. I don't think that's a good way to think about it. I think a better way to go about it for sure will be coming in, looking how the stock's doing, and then looking for supports and resistance, obviously, and playing off of that. Earnings tomorrow, there's not really any earnings. Miss V, do you have it open by any chance?
Yes, I do. And again, I saw Tyrone was talking. Just a second. I will make them a full screen.
Yeah, no problem. So whenever Miss V pulls up over there.
Here it is. So I believe Tyrone was talking about that J bill.
Okay.
So this is pretty much it. Nothing super exciting.
What is J bill? Let's check out JABIL. JBL. Huh? Like the earphone brand JBL? Electronic technology JBL? That's their name? J Bill, that's their full name? Like, are you serious? How am I just finding this out? Hold up. Manufacturing, blah, 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 blah. What do you guys make? JBL made better. These are not. What's those headphones company? Are those not JBLs? Am I confused right now?
No, JBL, it's not. It's different.
Okay.
I believe.
Okay, I'm
know.
getting confused for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, okay, this is not what I think it is.
I have JBL speaker at home.
You know what I'm talking about,
Yes,
right? Those speakers?
yes.
Okay, yeah. I thought those were JBL when I saw technology coming in. I
Right.
was like, what? These are not the same. But no, yeah, these are not the same. They're different. Can you check locate on NGRE? No, I cannot check for locates. I am not a manager. Only managers can. We only have about 1 minute left. I'm not going to bother either of my managers to go check what the prices are for that. What you can do is bother Sean on the closing show to see if he'll do it for you, but I'll promise you right now. Okay, he said he will do it. Awesome. NGRV.
Yeah.
Nancy, Grandpa, Rudolph, Valeriia.
What?
Great show today, Trader Prad and Miss V.
Thank you, Taco Eater.
And thank you to Justin also. I'll be
That's
sure
right.
to forward that. I really need to find a taco place. Miss V, where can we find tacos today?
Someone sent us on the chat, like they say that's the best taco place in Toronto, but I googled it and it's like York. It's super far, so I forgot. So guys, if like you, what?
NGRV. Doesn't exist your symbol, my friend.
There is
so
NBRV.
NVRV?
Nabriva Therapeutics.
Anyways, it's over. Time for the show. We
Lol.
tried. Your ticker was not right. We tried. GG's. Game over. Time for us to call it a wraps over here. Let's go to dual screen for Miss V's face and mine. Guys, you know what to do. You know the spiel. I'll let Miss V wrap it off because I always wrap it off. I want to change a little bit.
Thank you, Prad. So sweet of you. Well, guys, have fun. 2 hours left until the end of this trading day. Arun, Sean, Neil, me and Prad also will be there. Maybe, maybe not. And we love you. We'll see you. Have fun. Ciao. Peace.
Paka paka.
Hey guys, welcome to the close. 2 hours left in the trading session this afternoon. What a day it's been. Back to the upside we go in a big way. Nicely positive right across the board.